Q92 Morning Show, and we are glad you are with us on your radio. Maybe you're listening on our website, Q92radio.com, where you can stream the station 24/7. Or right now, you might just be picking us up on Facebook, YouTube, and X. Q92 Radio on Facebook and YouTube, at Q92 on X. Follow, like, subscribe, all of that. Glad you are with us. Welcome to your Tuesday, March 11th, 2025. We're getting close. You know, it's funny. We're getting closer to St. Patrick's Day. I didn't even think about it till about this morning.
Yeah. It's coming up real quick. It's
yeah. Do you go out and drink on St. Patrick's Day?
No.
I mean, I don't anymore. I can officially say I believe I'm retired.
Yeah.
I used to. I
don't think I ever used to even.
I have some great memories.
Except for with you guys, like when we would work and be out.
Yeah, but no, now it's a Friday this year, right?
Is it?
I don't know. I could 100% be wrong.
It's Monday.
Monday is St. Patrick's Day? Oh, that's stupid.
Yeah.
Ew. So what, is everyone doing it this weekend then? Look how out of touch we are.
I'm sure.
How old and out of touch do we sound at 7:06 in the morning? What are the kids drinking? I assume this is the weekend then, right? So everyone's, it's Monday? Yeah. What a crappy day for St. Patrick's Day to be on. Well, anyway, it's coming up, I guess. Get ready. Kegs and eggs. Everyone does kegs and eggs. People take off work. People meet up right after work. It's a big day. It's a big day. I know when I did radio in Youngstown, my God, they had bar crawls. They had, I mean, you name it, it was happening. Like every bar was doing something. Is it still like
that, though? I don't really think it's like, I think some areas, and they had the St. Patrick's Day parade over the weekend, last weekend. Which didn't make sense to me in downtown Akron. Yeah.
I don't know. Like I said, it's on a Monday, so that's a little weird. Good morning, Netflix Binge Girl. Good morning to you. 330-269-9292. That's the text line that Netflix Binge Girl just used. You could use it if you'd like to say hello. Also have a phone number, 330-450-9292. 8 o'clock hour, Rage Room, and tickets to see Cyndi Lauper at Blossom Music Center Wednesday, July 30th. 9 o'clock hour, we have got a 4-pack of tickets to the 2025 Stark County Home and Garden Show, the Hall of Fame Village Center for Performance. We have that for you here this morning. We're glad you're with us. So we hope you had a good Monday. What else we got? Good morning. Hope everyone has a great day. That's a random. I like that. Hope you have a great day, too. I was at Sheetz this morning.
Yeah.
Weird people, man. There was these kids. They had New York plates.
Okay.
Because where I get on the freeway is right by a major hub, like for 80, 76, all that stuff. All that jazz. And these two kids, like, not kids. They're obviously in their 20s or whatever, but like, they were parked right in front of the Sheetz. The back of their car was just packed. They were just sleeping. They weren't like off on the. They were like parked right where you walk in, and they were just out sleeping.
Maybe they thought that was safer, being closer to the building.
Maybe.
Which, good on them, but
maybe. But I was like, man.
Or maybe they had just committed a crime.
Dude, that's where my mind
went.
They were on the limb. I'm like, New York plates.
I would have taken a picture of their plates in case it ever broke. Like it ended up on a documentary or something.
Girls in their 20s, dead ass asleep right in front of the front door at Sheetz. What's happening?
Yeah.
I don't know. This caught me as weird. Sheetz was hopping this morning.
I think Sheetz has always happened in the morning. I have yet to be at a Sheetz where there isn't a line for food, the made to order food.
As early as I come, sometimes it is a little dead. But not today. Not today. People were sleeping. Fake Patty's Day is a celebration on a day that's not St. Patrick's Day. March 15th is Fake Patty's. My sister's 21st birthday is Fake Patty's. That's a thing?
Got it.
Fake Patty's Day.
What's even more probably awful is, like, we're Irish. We don't celebrate.
I think I have Irish and English in me.
Like, literally, my great-grandmother's last name was Malone, and my cousin went to Ireland and found, like, the city where our family had lived, and gravestones.
I'm pretty confident, but not 100%, that my last name should have been Murphy. My dad was given up for adoption.
Yeah, I know that.
His mother was the victim of a hit it and quit it and leave town.
Aww.
And I believe somehow my mom, before the internet really took off, tracked all this down And I'm pretty confident, if I'm wrong, God knows she'll text me. And I believe she found his name was Murphy.
Interesting.
Oh.
So you would have been Christian Murphy.
It's possible if my facts are correct, because sometimes I listen.
Well, and you could have Irish in you. Have you ever done any of one of those kits?
No, never done a. What are they called? 21andMe or whatever.
23andMe.
Yeah, I've never done one of those.
I don't know what they're called. All I know is that
some people conspiracy think those are tricks to get your DNA and get all your stuff on file.
Yeah, well, what I can tell you about it is I know 2 people who have found out that they have strange siblings.
It happens. Happens
because of it. It'll be like, you have a relative match. You're like, sister, what?
Yeah.
So you might just find out more than you're like Italian or Polish.
Yeah. Well, my sister's up this morning.
Oh, good morning, Elise.
So what do I owe? You're half right. I know the story.
See?
Oh, okay.
You should call her up.
Feel free to share. Good morning. It's finally Taco Tuesday from Random Swifty Girl. Mustache Master checking in. Dangerous weekend to drive in the night because of all the drunk drivers.
Well, that's true.
Very fair. So if you're driving drunk in 2025, you really are an a-hole.
Yeah, there's so many ways to get
Friends, walk, Uber, Lyft, ride share. Like, there's so many ways to get home safely and not endanger yourself and, God forbid, other innocent people.
Yeah.
In 2025, I don't get it.
That's where you have to make like a concerted effort to be like, I'm not even going to have my keys on me. Because I think some people are like, you know what, I could probably do it. I don't want to leave my car here. No, don't be dumb. It's not a big deal. Lock your car, go home.
What's more of an inconvenience? Being in jail for a DUI or having someone bring you to get your car the next day?
Yeah, true story.
Day shift choo-choo guy checking in. I like to drink, but I can't do it on Mondays. I don't just drink a couple, so it's asking for trouble. I like a self-aware man. I like that. That's
why I don't drink during the week. Because I have to get up and do this.
That guy says, love to be the random guy. Well, then that's your new name. You are officially random guy.
I like it.
When you text in, you are random guy. My birthday is St. Patrick's Day. This year I'm turning 30, and this will be the first year I ever go out and celebrate St. Patty's. What?
That's different. You go live it up.
We're running the Pittsburgh 5K in the morning, then staying for the parade, then heading to Carson Street for the bar crawls. Boy, you got it all planned out. And you're kicking it off with a damn 5K?
I mean, run and then reward.
Fair enough. Trucker Destiny checking in. Anyone else struggling with the time change?
Yes.
Yesterday I was.
No, I
Today
didn't sleep
I feel
last
good.
night again.
Oh, boy, did I.
I did
not.
not.
2 hours of sleep on Sunday night.
It was night too, a mouth tape too. And I got to say, it went fine. It wasn't the mouth tape. I just kept waking up.
You know how tired my family was when I got home? They were still all sleeping.
Stop.
It was like 2.
What time did they go to bed last night?
Well, they drove back from Chicago.
Yeah, but you said they got home at what time?
Around 2.
That's 12 hours.
It's impressive.
It is.
It's impressive. Well done. Well, I mean, it wasn't for a fun time. It was for a funeral.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? That's draining too.
Well, I didn't say that. That's true. That'll tire you out.
They were out. I came home and I was like, nothing has moved from when I left at like 4 a.m. What is it? I was like, oh. But then, because of that, I got to take a nap.
Nice.
It was glorious.
Wow.
Absolutely glorious. I was looking at my bed.
I never seen you looking so lovely as you did tonight. I never seen you shine so bright. Mm-hmm.
It was beautiful. Crazy free agency moves yesterday, Jim, from Jim Guy. Yeah, a little bit. We'll talk about it because we're already late.
We are. We're pushing the envelope here.
Oh, my God. It's Gracie. We still got a song to play. It's Gracie Abrams. That's so true. It's cute. This is a moment that could change your life. Like we said, we had a Millennium album, start to finish. It's not often that artists anymore or ever really made albums that you could, honest to God, truly put on from start to finish and just let it go.
Yeah.
Now, today's world, it's different. We make our playlist, we do all that, but like you got to buy the CD, you know?
Yeah.
You'd skip songs. Even if you like the artist, you'd skip some songs.
Well, we were so into it. We listened to it so much. We would keep my nephews, Tony's nephews, overnight. And they literally started watching the music video so much. The next thing you knew, they were like across the room, and they all had their parts. Do you see what I'm saying? Like they would be certain Backstreet Boys,
we wanted to be,
right? And they would do like the dance and the hand motions, and they were like 4 to 6 years old. Yeah, it was really funny.
I mean, I'm trying to think other albums that I could listen to from start to finish. Obviously, to me, in sync, No Strings Attached.
No Strings Attached and Millennium were two of them.
You could literally let them run.
Yeah.
There were some Bon Jovi albums, I would say. New Jersey, I could let go.
Yeah.
The first Eminem album, I could let that go from start to finish, and I didn't have to skip anything. There was nothing I want. Like, it's tough because you're always like, no, not that one. You know, I'm taking us back.
I even do that with Taylor now.
Like, not that one.
Yeah.
But it's like, no, man. Text message. Kids these days don't understand scratching a CD, listening to it so much. Mine was Michael Jackson Thriller. So that was an album. You put that CD in and you wouldn't skip a song.
No.
You just let it go. Jay kind of missed the CDs. I think you came in as they were ending.
Yeah. I had a CD player in my first car.
Did you?
Yeah.
Is there an album that you honest would put in? You didn't have to skip anything? I'm guessing.
No.
Yeah, I would.
I can't think of one. Because even like the AJR albums that I have now, I have a couple of them on CDs. So I'll skip a song or two.
Yeah, I understand. There's a Sound of Madness, Shinedown. I don't have to skip a song.
I think it was very few that I had to skip. I was a big Bush 16 Stone album
That's
fan.
a great album.
Yeah.
I
used to listen to that one pretty much from start to finish.
You know, not to be a hater, but I'm a hater. I'm so sick of smash burgers.
Why?
Because people act like they reinvented the wheel.
No, they're just delicious.
Like,
and
smash burgers. You mean you flattened it? No, it's a smash burger. Yeah, you flattened it.
well, it depends. It depends on what you top it with.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, we don't do like ketchup, mustard, pickle. Like that's not To us, the smash burger is more like we caramelize onions, we make a special dressing, there's bacon on it,
But you
garlic
flatten the
toast. You do flatten the
flatten
patty.
the patty.
But you know what's good about that is you cook it at a high heat on a flat top, and so it sears it, and they are juicier.
It's a crepe. The burger version of a crepe.
No. What do you want? One of those thick hockey pucks that shrivels up and it's like starts out the size of I don't even know what, like a side plate, and it ends up being the size of less than a hockey puck.
Yes. I love that
Lord.
burger. I love that big, fat, juicy burger. I don't want to.
Well, since you don't eat anything on it, I understand.
Ketchup and mayo.
No lettuce, no tomato,
No.
no onion.
No need. I also occasionally like barbecue sauce on the burger.
I've had that. It's good with like onion straws and
No, none of that.
yeah,
I do that.
like the not the candied jalapenos, but the fried jalapenos. They're really good.
I'll do egg on a burger.
I like egg on a burger. We just had the
Thank you.
sunrise
Shout out to
burgers.
George's. That was the first place I ever experienced that.
Oh, really?
When I started working here, we're out. A bunch of us were out in downtown Canton. We went to George's. Everyone's you got to have a burger at George's now that you're in Canton. I was like, okay. Went there and someone talked me in somehow, me being the picky eater I am, to putting an egg on it, and it was wow.
Have you ever had peanut butter on your burger?
No, that sounds awful.
It's not though.
And like a prank.
Surprising.
That sounds like a prank.
It's surprising. It's good.
Peanut butter, huh?
Yeah.
.23 right here on today's hit music, Q92. Christian, Lauren, Jake here with you. About 7 minutes away from a look at sports. 8 o'clock hour, Rage Room. Cyndi Lauper tickets. She announced that yesterday. The Girls Just Want to Have Fun farewell tour coming to Blossom Music Center. Girl had some hits.
She did.
And it wasn't just Girls Want to Have Fun. I mean, that's the creme de la creme.
Of course. That's one I think everybody knows.
That's what put her, but I mean, She Bop.
Yep.
True Colors.
That was such a good song.
I Drove All Night. Time After Time.
Love that one.
Come on now. I'm just saying. It'll be a fun show. I remember when she was part of WrestleMania.
That's what you've said before.
Mm-hmm. One of the very first celebrities to be a part of WrestleMania. And they decided they wanted to always incorporate celebrities. Like, for instance, right now, they're using Travis Scott
Nice.
in their storylines.
Yeah, how'd that work out for Travis?
Well, fine for him. Not so good for
yeah,
Cody
true.
Rhodes.
Yeah.
When Travis really punched him in the face.
Yeah.
Like, Travis, there's an art to this.
Yeah, you don't just go throwing punches.
No.
Idiots.
I give Cody credit, too, because Cody's trying to cover and saying that's not how he got hurt. I'm like, how else did you get a bursted eardrum and a black eye when, other than the man I saw you punch you right in that spot on your face?
Yeah.
That's cool of you. And I know Travis probably just got hyped up in the moment.
He did.
He probably
was
got
feeling the
adrenaline.
energy
Yeah,
and-
was like, yeah, I'm a bad guy.
Bye-bye.
Boom.
That sucks.
But I'm like, good for you, Cody. I get it.
Yeah.
I know Travis wasn't trying to, but There's ways we do this.
Yes. Yes.
There's ways we do this. This is Turtle Car Girl. I like a good glass of wine, but get in drunk just to get drunk is kind of boring nowadays. Well, sometimes you like how you feel when you get drunk. It depends on how you feel when you get drunk.
Well, and it depends. There's going too far, and there's just having a couple glasses of wine or something. You know what I mean? Just to be relaxed.
My rule is if you've peed yourself, you've drank too much.
Probably a good rule of thumb, yeah.
You always say, drink till you pee yourself, and then stop. Now let's go to water. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
It's embarrassing.
It is.
It's embarrassing.
Yeah, I can imagine.
Some bars are having St. Practice Day on Saturday. All right.
St.
Nothing wrong with
Practice
that.
Day. That's funny.
Good morning. The time change caught up with me today. After girl checking in. Sleepy Tuesday. That was me yesterday. Yesterday, I was like, oh, my God.
Same, but I did not have any better luck last night, and I did not get a nap yesterday.
Wasn't it great with that sun, though?
It
all
was.
the way to like 7:30. Oh.
I will say I did. I took a walk. It was nice.
You know what we did? Sat on the deck with Jimmy, let him play. Jamie and I had a couple beers, and she grilled steak she got from the butcher block.
Oh, nice.
And the steaks were freaking amazing.
Yeah.
I want to grill the rest of the week. We're not going to, but I want.
We had Aloha burgers last night.
A what?
Aloha burgers?
Oh, I thought you said low hot burger.
No,
like,
with the pineapple and cheese and
Yeah.
it has like a teriyaki glaze on it. They're really good.
Yeah.
And
no, would never. Good morning. Another beautiful work day ahead of us. Hot Shot Mark. I did the 23andMe and found out I'm a mutt. LOL.
okay, so see, I mean, you found out you were a mutt, but you didn't find out you had any long lost family you were unaware of.
Fair. I want to find out like you're related to Lincoln. That's what I want.
Well, but Lincoln would have had to have swabbed, and that wasn't around.
We don't know that.
We do.
We weren't there.
We do know.
It could have been a different version of 23andMe.
We know that it
Lincoln,
wasn't
pee
around.
in this bag. We're going to save it. Well, no. We'll find your ancestors. There's got to be a way to know who you're related. I'll bet you. How far did yours go back?
Well, no. On that, not far. But you can get on Ancestry, and like that is like other people in your family have uploaded stuff if you're lucky enough to get that, and like documents like census from their household like back in the early 1900s. Now on Ancestry, we can trace all the way back into the mid 1800s.
That's as far as they go as the 1800s?
No, I don't. They might go further, but I'm saying as far as we've been able to go back.
Yeah.
I do have.
Lincoln died in 1865.
So maybe you could trace it back that far.
That's you know what? That's who I'm picking. If I could pick who do I want to be traced to, I'd love to be traced to Lincoln.
Yeah.
How about you? I'll let you go back to the 1800s.
I don't know. I think I have a cool family. Like I like our lineage. Marin did. She dug deep. Like I actually even have a tintype of my great. I don't know. I have 3 grades or 4 grades. I don't know. He was from the Civil War, and he was like some sort of. I don't know. He was in charge of something. I don't want to say he was a general or whatever, but he actually is like in the tintype holding onto a sword, and he's missing his ring finger.
See that?
I think that's kind of cool.
Well, you know what's going to be really cool? I found out I'm related to Lincoln. Is that burger from that new Hawaiian joint? I heard they have some tasty burgers.
No, I know exactly what you're talking about, but no, we made those at home on the flat top.
Oh, look at this. I also know a guy who found out he is related to Abe Lincoln. I can send you his IG, LOL.
There you go.
It's possible. So that guy might be my cousin.
Yeah, but he probably didn't do a cheek swab for 23andMe is my point. That was the whole point of this.
But then how did this guy find out he was related to Abe Lincoln?
He probably went way back in the archives and found out like his great-great-great-great-grandpa Ricky was brothers with Abe. I don't know.
I think I'm related to Abe Lincoln. I do.
You have literally no basis for that.
Never stopped me before. My ancestors came over on the Mayflower. Resolved White was my great something or other. Oh, a something or other. Oh,
yeah.
Resolved White? My friend at Ancestry.com and found out her dad was not her dad. Ooh. No!
See, you start tiptoeing around, and then you're kind of like...
Let's say, you keep knocking on the devil's door long enough, someone's going to answer.
Well, I'm just saying, like, we found out someone else, like, a distant in our family, like, we knew them to be married, but, like, they had been married before. Like, no one knew that.
Yeah.
We're all like, what?
Love it. I'll find out how he knows about Lincoln. The guy's an interesting character. Please find out. I'd like to know how he found out he was related to Abe Lincoln, who I believe is somehow related to me. Sports coming up right after One Direction.
You have literally no proof.
Story of my life. Has to do with Lincoln. It's Q92. 7:38 right here on today's Hit Music. Q92, Christian, Lauren, Jake here with you. How you doing, everybody? Hope you're having a good one out there. Don't forget, 8 o'clock hour, Cyndi Lauper tickets, and the Rage Room is a half hour away. Well, about 22 minutes away. So going to get all that rage out in the 8 o'clock hour like we do every week. Thanks for having us on the radio. You can listen to us on our website, Q92radio.com. Thank you for streaming us. We appreciate that. You can also be watching right now on Facebook, YouTube, and X. And we're going to reward one of you guys for watching us today, Lauren.
Yeah, let's have a little bit of fun. We have a 4-pack of tickets to the 2025 Stark County Home and Garden Show coming to the Hall of Fame Village this weekend. It's going to be a gorgeous weekend to head out and look at maybe some ideas for your backyard as the weather's starting to get better. Anyhow, if you want to go over to Facebook, YouTube, or X. Give our video live stream a like. And in the comments, you can either put a house or some flowers, but just got to be one of those for home and garden. Get it?
House or flowers?
At the end of the show, we will pull one of you guys who does that and give you a 4-pack of tickets to go to the show this weekend.
Just joining us, we found out I might be related to Abraham Lincoln.
We found out nothing like that.
Through Ancestry, we don't know that it's not true yet. Through Ancestry, we found a first cousin we never knew about. This from the text line. Hope to meet her this summer. We also discovered we're related to Susan B. Anthony and Pretty Boy Floyd.
Wow.
Love genealogy. Pretty Boy Floyd was shot and killed in Ohio.
Really?
Is it East Liverpool? Or East Pallet? Oh, where was it?
Somewhere east.
Yeah, somewhere in that area. The FBI caught him and shot him.
Wow.
They think, I believe, he was trying to get to Youngstown where he could have been protected by Youngstown. Was a little mobbish.
Yeah, well, okay, so mobbish. I mean, we're obviously Italian, and my husband's cousin Dominic was a bank robber.
Yeah.
Or no, it wasn't Dominic. It was somebody else on that side
in the
of
back, copper, you see? Like
Dominic was the one that they had a gambling issue, like with horse races, and then we found some other stuff that led us to believe that he might have been in some other nefarious activity. But he has another cousin on that side of the family that is literally a charged bank robber. They robbed a bank. They buried the money on a hill under a tree just outside of Pittsburgh. They broke out of jail, were on the lam for several days. They finally caught up with them. And they plea bargained with him. They had to show him where the money was. He took them back to there, and they only caught one of them. He went to dig up where he thought the money was, and it was gone. So they think the other escaped inmate that committed the crime with him beat him back there and dug it up and took it. Like, this is all like in newspaper clippings.
So this is your past, and you're saying there's no way I could be related to Abraham Lincoln?
This isn't my past. This is Tony's.
Just saying.
Yeah.
And,
I mean, like way back. Early 1900s.
It was East Liverpool. Thank you, text line.
And when he robbed the bank, it was like $4,000, which back in the early
Today?
1900s, that was a lot of money back in the early 1900s.
Ooh. Yep. Federal agents and members of the East Liverpool Police Department killed him.
Wow.
October 22nd, 1934. How about that? He was killed on the Ellen Conkle Farm during the Depression era.
Wow.
More history in Ohio. One of the biggest criminals ever, Pretty Boy Floyd, shot and killed right here in Ohio.
Yep.
That's crazy. That's crazy.
I mean, these are all cute, but Christian thinks he's related to Abe Lincoln.
Well, no, here's the real truth of the matter. We just don't know that I'm not. And it's time to get to the bottom of it. So I'm going to talk to Jamie about getting one of those Marley and Me's or 23andMe's, whatever they're called.
23andMe will tell you more of your heritage, but it will also connect you with people that have swabbed that are related to you. If they
All right, well,
find
which one's
related
going to
DNA,
get me to Lincoln?
You need to start researching on Ancestry.
I don't want to do it myself. I just want to
Bummer, because you have to. Nobody does it for you.
Can I just pee in something and mail it off?
No, that's not how this works.
Send it off?
You have to verify. Like, you have to go through your family tree and verify and be like, yes, that's my father.
I'll use AI.
Yes, that's my mother.
That's a lot of work.
Wow, you might find some cool stuff about yourself. Like, I saw pictures from me in high school that I have never seen before in my life. That, like, my fellow classmates, some of them had uploaded but tagged me in, like, put my name, attached it to it, and so then they found it when we started doing our family tree.
Another one, Pretty Boy Floyd, killed in East Liverpool. Yes, we just talked about that. He absolutely was. The Stark Library, I believe, offers help with Ancestry for free. I wasn't born in Stark County, so that won't be much help.
What?
The Stark County Library?
You don't have to be born in Stark County to use that library.
What's it going to help me with?
They're going to show you how to use Ancestry properly.
Oh, I thought you got to pay for all that.
Well, you do, but it's not that expensive. Listen, you're out here throwing out ridiculous claims like you're related to Abe Lincoln. You got to be able to prove it.
I just don't know that I'm not.
Okay, I don't know that I'm not related to Elvis.
I agree. Wouldn't it be cool to find out if you were? My grandpa's from East Liverpool. He would tell me the Pretty Boy Floyd story all the time. It's his favorite story. Well, what was his story? Was he there? Was he chasing him? Don't send your DNA to the internet. See, there are people that think that. They think it's a scam. But the deep, whoever, I don't know if it's government, deep state, whoever.
Okay, Elise said, let's do this. I'll do it with you.
Do what?
Ancestry. Ding dong.
Oh. I don't know. I found out we were related to Buddy Valastro, the cake boss.
Oh, yeah. You should have him make you a birthday cake.
My husband's nephew found siblings. It wasn't too big of a shock since his dad wasn't in the picture. Wow, people find out they got brothers.
Regina said, correct me if I'm wrong, you can use Ancestry for free at Stark Libraries. I don't know. I don't know how you would be able to use a free account. Like, you might be able to look things up, but in order to, like, actually bank, like, what you have found out about your family, you have to have your own account. It will automatically save it attached to all those people as you find it.
Yeah, it's interesting. People find out they're related to people. People found out they have siblings they didn't know about.
Right.
It's interesting.
I mean, like, so when you start this process, you have to be prepared for the fact there might be things you don't want to know. And actually, when we found out about a long-lost sibling for someone in our family, it wasn't even the person that's directly in my family that did it. It was not distant, but it was a sibling of that person who swabbed DNA and found out they had a sibling match. And then, of course, the phone lines lit up like, hey,
Very interesting.
We have a sibling.
Very interesting. Anybody else find out through Ancestry or 23andMe, anything? I'm just curious. Good morning, guys. So I don't know if someone had already brought this up. There was a girl actually on TikTok that made a video about how she wanted to find out her history about her family and her DNA, actually linked her grandmother to a crime from years ago, and actually put her grandmother in jail. It's one of the craziest stories. Have a great day from Steel Selling Girl. What?
That would be nuts. But also, if she committed the crime, then, I mean, it catches up with you at some point, right?
This real quick. Here's another one.
Okay.
This more makes me think I could be related to Lincoln. We don't know I'm not. I'm not saying I am. Good morning from Parts Delivery Guy. I found out through Ancestry.com I'm related to the Wright brothers.
Oh, I believe that. Yeah.
We have a direct connection to the people who invented flight. Are you kidding me? There was a story about a girl who did Ancestry and her grandma got arrested for murder for a long time ago. God.
Dude, your sister. She said,
oh boy, are we late.
OMG, you're dumb, Chris. We probably will find out we're related to Charles Manson or something. Stupid. Mom and dad are from California.
Again, could be related to anybody. I don't know.
I mean, California, that's the land of like Hollywood.
It is.
What if you found out you were like Humphrey Bogart? Was like your
uncle.
Casablanca
is one of my favorite movies of all time.
I mean, seriously.
Oh, man. It's 7:47. Damn it. Ariana Grande. We can't be friends. Q92. Yeah, no, those were good times. Grunge.
Yeah.
That's when the whole grunge rock.
Gavin Rossdale? Forget about it.
Women loved Gavin Rossdale.
Yeah, this one did.
Ex-husband of Gwen Stefani.
Yep.
They had 2 children together.
Pretty children, too.
I've never seen the children to rate their looks, but I'm sure they're fine.
Well, I mean, when you take 2 good-looking people like that.
It's true. No,
yeah.
I admit, the women loved Gavin Rossdale.
Although, have you ever noticed that sometimes, like, this is going to sound really mean, but, like, maybe not so attractive parents make, like, a stunner?
Yeah.
And then vice versa. Like,
yeah, if they're 2 pretty people, I don't think their children turn out that great.
The 2 uglies.
Sometimes
the 2
they do.
uglies can cancel out and make a pretty.
Yeah.
Whereas sometimes 2 pretties can make a quite ugly.
Yeah, but then like it goes the other way too. Like 2 pretties sometimes don't make such a cute.
That's what I just said.
Oh, okay.
2 pretties make an ugly.
There's a lot of pretties and uglies flying around right here. No, I wouldn't use the word ugly. Maybe just not so attractive.
Sure.
No one's ugly.
Sure. Well,
you can have an ugly personality.
Yeah, I think you can have an ugly face. I think it's possible.
Okay.
I don't think it's possible. I mean, I think it's cute you're trying to be all political correct. That's
I'm
cute.
trying to be sweet and nice.
No, there's no ugly humans out there at all. No one's ugly. Right.
I mean, it's few and far between that I actually look at somebody who was like, "Oh my gosh!" Like I don't walk around like that.
Sometimes.
Really?
Yeah, I'm sure people. Listen, chances are someone's looked at all of us in our lives like that's an ugly person.
Oh, I'm sure. Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I'm not putting myself. Everyone.
No, none of us are all that glamorous. Are you kidding me? Have you guys ever heard the term "face for radio"? I mean,
Yeah.
if I were here.
Yeah. I got you. I got you. We can't all be
The
sexy
evening,
Rexy.
right? The evening news didn't want us.
No. Oddly enough, television said, "Could you leave?" All right. Your head is blocking all the lights and reflecting it and blinding everybody.
You would need a significant amount of powder on that.
Yeah. Maybe some bronzer. Yeah. Well, we have a couple minutes. We only have a couple minutes. I say that in hopes that one of the three of us knows that. Coming up in like 2 minutes.
Okay.
Lauren's put our whole station in danger.
Oh my gosh, Christian.
Lauren has went to pee, as she does a lot.
I do. I drink a lot of water and a lot of coffee.
And she said as she sat down to pee, she looked. There was a very big, you said very large.
It's like this big.
Wolf spider was staring right at you,
Yeah,
all eight of its eyes.
He took me by surprise a little bit, so I did a little like audible.
And somehow you just peed, left it.
Well, I had to get back in here, Christian.
When
so
you
weren't
know,
like, this happens all the time, and Jake's showing an empty screen because I'm not at my mic.
oh, that does happen a lot.
I didn't want it to happen again, so I was like, well, he can wait.
So if you were killing a spider, I would never, ever come at you for that. I would commend you, actually, for killing a spider. So we get huge wolf spiders at this station.
We do.
They are like on steroids.
Well,
I don't know how to explain them to you. Like they are
They're huge.
some
I'll
of
take
the
a picture
biggest
of it.
spiders you'll see.
Actually, when I take Jake with me, because I don't want to step on it with my new Nikes.
So she left it the first one. I go, you left it. She's like, yeah. I'm like, that's great.
I said I would go back and
I
get
don't
it.
know why, because there's many rooms in this building. Every one of them comes here to
No,
this
that is
studio.
not true. Then why is he in the bathroom?
That's where he starts his journey.
Oh, he came in through the glass block windows.
Yeah, he was like,
I
I
doubt
know where
it.
I need to go, where the hit music is. So she goes back into the bathroom again.
I just
And
wanted
she
to
goes,
see where he was.
He's gone. I'm like, see,
I found him.
now he's mobile. He's heading this way. She sees him a third time. Man, that's 3 times you've been in the bathroom already.
No, I was just checking
You
while
were
my
checking.
sandwich was
So you
cooking.
go in again. You're like, oh, he's still there. He's behind the garbage. Did you kill him? No. So we know he's moving. He's active.
Yeah,
we know
he's
he's
definitely
a
alive.
huge wolf spider. We know they all end up in this room that we're in right now. And who knows where he's at right now.
I'm going to go take a picture of him right now so you guys can see
You will have to yell when you stomp on him because he'll crunch. He
this.
will.
Oh, I know. He will. For sure. He's that big.
He will. actually really related to Abe Lincoln.
I believe her.
Which is a little bit of stealing my thunder.
But if it's true, you lied about your thunder, and she can prove it.
No, I just don't know that my thunder's correct. Which is why I'm looking to sign up for Ancestry.com. Her text reads, and I read it as it came in. My paternal grandpa has several published books about our family's genealogy. I must be related to your listener that called because we're also related to Abe Lincoln. I wrote back lovingly, no, you're not. She wrote back, swear. I wrote back, why have you never mentioned this to me? And if you have, I'm sorry, I forgot.
And
she said, I have, LOL.
See, there you go. Zing.
I must have been lost in your eyes that day.
I'm just saying, off air, he was like, I'm not going to let her steal my thunder.
Steal I'm Lincoln. You're not Lincoln. I'm Lincoln. So we'll see. There's a lot more text about this. Interesting. And I even see some rage coming in for the rage room. I love it. You can do it. We'll finish up with these Ancestry texts, but we're going to get to the rage room. If you want to start texting it in, do what that listener did. Put rage room so we see it. You could also send your rage room. You could call your rage in on the phone line, 330-450-9292. And you can leave your rage in the comments on Facebook, YouTube, and X. Rage room coming up. It's going to be a lot of fun. 8 o'clock hour, plus Cyndi Lauper tickets. And would you like to go to the Home and Garden Show? Stark County Home and Garden Show?
Yeah, if you want to, head over to Facebook, YouTube, and X. Maybe while you're dropping your rage. You can also give the live streams a like where you see the video live stream. In the comments, just put the home or a flower emoji. And at the end of the show, we're going to choose somebody to get a 4-pack of tickets to the show this weekend.
It's all coming up. Right now, it's Ed Sheeran, Shape of You, 7:58. Good morning, everybody. listening at Q92radio.com, where you can stream the station 24/7. Also, you can watch along on Q92's Facebook, YouTube, and X pages this hour. The live video feed brought to you by our friends at Kimball. They're hiring, actually. KimballCompanies.com/careers. And you can apply today. So thank you to Kimball for being the sponsor of the live video feed here this morning. We're going to get to the Rage Room. It's coming up. We saw some text about people and their genealogy, who they're related to.
Yeah,
Ancestry.
Ancestry, yeah, with using that 23andMe. Brandon said apparently Christian could be married to his cousin now. He should really check out Ancestry.com. You guys, he did sign up, and it's funny that you brought that up, Brandon, because Jake actually said that too with them on the mics.
Yeah, if that's the case, if I end up related to Lincoln, are Jamie and I related? Are we living in sin?
You guys, well, it depends. What is it like
Bon
after
Jovi
third cousins or something like that? Then
Third
it doesn't
removed?
count.
Yeah.
Second.
In all 50 states, it's legal to marry your second cousin.
Why were you so quick to answer this?
Yeah. Hold on a damn minute, Mr. Chime In Never. Why did you decide? Why is
so
that
authoritative?
Why
about
are we planting our flag there, buddy?
You know what? I don't remember.
I think you do.
No.
Was there an incident with a cousin?
No. I looked it up a couple years ago.
Because you wanted to dabble in the family tree or something?
Yeah, I got a hot cousin.
I knew it.
Jake, I need you to stop talking. Let's just stop talking for a second, shall we?
Come on, ladies. One pound fish.
Oh, my God. Okay. I don't know if she's hot enough to go for it as second cousin.
She's not my second cousin. She's further down the line than that.
Third?
That's how he knows.
I don't know.
Okay.
Well, it's actually Jeff Timmons' daughter, and he's like my grandma's like
Stop
fourth
talking. Everything you say is making it worse.
We knew you were related to Jeff Timmons.
Yeah.
We did know that.
You did know that.
Wait, how old is his daughter?
Around my age, maybe a little bit older.
Okay. Shout out 98 Degrees.
Yes.
The hardest thing Jake ever had to do was go to that family reunion and not hit on his cousin, the daughter of Jeff Timmons of 98 Degrees.
No, we never met.
No?
She doesn't know I exist. It's okay.
Well, slide into her DMs and be like, hey, it's your cousin. What's up?
And then post the law that says right afterwards.
Right.
Second, you know what I
Not
mean?
creepy at all.
Yeah.
Not even a little.
Next time we have Jeff on the show, we'll make sure to tell him that you
Okay.
That you Googled that.
second. I feel like it should be farther than second.
I
If that
feel
is
like,
in fact the legal rule, I feel like we should move that back.
Well, a lot of people don't even know they're second cousins, but
I actually think fourth.
It's really more about the DNA, because if two second cousins there's a whole myriad of health issues that could arise from procreating within the same.
Gene pool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-mm. My cousin found out her father, my great uncle, wasn't her father. It ruined her life.
Oh gosh. See, that's what I'm saying. Like sometimes it's all fun and games.
Hey,
until-
I'm related to Jeff Timmons, white van guy. So that means Jake
Maybe you guys are cousins.
White van guys are cousins.
and white van guy are related. My half sister found out a brother from Germany that her dad had relations with the woman when he was in the military. Ooh. Whoops.
I know.
Scam and waste of money. Go back far enough, and guess what? We're all related. Well, yeah, you could. Yeah,
Okay.
I get that party
In the
pooper.
Lord's eyes, we're all brothers and sisters.
I found a long lost cousin who was given up for adoption when I was a baby using Ancestry. I found out I was related to President Andrew Jackson.
Look at that.
That's awesome. Look at that, Andrew Jack. We have a link to Andrew Jackson right here in this area.
Mm-hmm.
My uncle found out my grandpa wasn't his dad. I found a niece I didn't know, and found out my great-great-great-grandparents were the first interracial couple in Franklin County in the late 1800s.
Oh, that's cool.
Now, that's some history.
Yeah, it is.
Wow. Let me see here. My mom, at 61 years old, found out that her father was not her father. She had two step siblings. It was an awkward Christmas gift that year.
Oh boy.
That's funny.
I bet it was.
My grandfather found out we are related to Henry VIII. If you know what he did to his wives, it's a rough ancestor to have. Yeah.
Yeah.
No, everyone I think is
Yeah, we know.
well aware. We go back far enough. We're all related, LOL. It's true. It's true. My grandpa was huge into genealogy and found out we're related to President McKinley. I was waiting for that one. He was born in Niles, lived
Yeah.
in Canton. I mean, he's here. He's from here.
Yeah.
So Interesting. Bella and Lily say good morning. Heading to school listening to our favorite morning show. Love you guys. Bella and Lily, good morning.
Good morning, ladies. Have a good day.
Christian, it is okay if you move to West Virginia. Oh, for the cousins thing.
Oh.
Good morning from the text line. Good morning to you. Jake about to hit that take your shirt off sound cue.
Take your shirt off.
That's going to be him at the family reunion. Hi, I'm Jake.
Take your shirt off.
Laura over on Facebook said, good morning. Pretty Boy Ford was shot in East Liverpool off of Spruceville Road. There's a short documentary that was actually made by a man who is from East Liverpool. His death mask is actually on display. I believe it's at the Hall of Fame in East Liverpool. And his body was shown at one of the local funeral homes.
Woo!
Look at
they
that.
used to make death masks back in the day.
Yeah, I've seen like old photos of people with them on.
Mm-hmm.
But why? Is it because they didn't have people to do their makeup?
I don't know. You know what I mean? Times were different. Decided to go through that last year. Found out I'm related to Danny DeVito on my mother's side. Look at that.
Look.
Danny DeVito.
I do have a filmmaker in our family, but I was aware of that. Like, it's a cousin that we know of. Yeah, she worked on
Spielberg?
She worked on some Spielberg films. She did It. She did The Wizard with Ben Savage or Fred Savage, whoever that was. Like, there's some ones that I know that she worked on. Yeah. I mean, I don't know her well.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah, her name's Susan.
Good morning, Q92 fam. Hope you all have a great day. DJ Dinger is checking in. All right, Rage Room is coming up. Whatever rage you got, this is what we do on Tuesday now. Good convo, by the way, though, about genealogy. We'll let you know about me and Lincoln.
Yeah, he actually subscribed. I'm going to help him here with Ancestry.
So, you guys know if you're new to the show, the Rage Room every Tuesday. We play Limp Bizkit in the background, and we all talk about things that are annoying us, ticking us off, grinding our gears, annoying us. It's like a group therapy session. There's already some rage in the text line. You can text in your Rage Room. Just put Rage Room so we know that's what it is. Tell us what's annoying you, ticking you off this morning. We share it with the class. You can call it in 2-330-450-9292. You can put your rage in the comment section on Facebook, YouTube, or X. Go right ahead. We'll be kicking off the Rage Room here in a little bit. Right now, it's Bruno Mars and Rose. It's APT on Q. People are getting gummies and acid confused. It's funny. It does seem like some of the, I would say maybe avid gummy users are calling out some of maybe the amateurs.
Maybe.
Saying they don't believe these things. But again, and do I believe you could probably psych yourself up or out in these things? Probably.
Oh, I'm sure.
I believe you could probably get in your head and think that maybe some things are going on that are not. It's possible.
Mm-hmm.
We don't know. Someone says, make it happen. Everyone doing edibles and then recording it. We could. Have you guys ever smoked? I couldn't imagine Jake smoked out. Have I smoked? Yes, I have.
Like in high school.
Yeah.
Like once, twice.
I mean, yeah. I mean, I was not a ton. I never bought any. I've never had any in my possession. Like,
no, same.
But one time, no one probably knows this band, but the band Adelita's Way.
Yep.
They
Nope.
were a rock band from the early 2000s. They're still around.
Okay.
I remember hanging out with him and at Rock on the Range at that time. It wasn't Sonic Temple yet. We smoked in his trailer.
Look at you with a little band groupie story, like.
Hey, let me pick up that name. Because that's the same day I interviewed Slash.
Oh, look at you.
My old rock station.
Is that why you did it, to like calm your nerves?
No, I did it because he asked me to. I was like, well, you're in a rock band. I mean, I guess lame ass. You know what I mean?
Right.
I'm like, oh yeah, weed. Yeah, you know me every day. Let's go. Roll that stuff up, man. Let's do this.
The furthest thing. Oh, my Lord.
My nickname's Blaze. Let's do it. No. I was just like, all right. I wouldn't have done that with like, hey, let's shoot heroin. I'm like, no.
Yeah, I was gonna say,
now, Rick, we're not gonna shoot heroin.
I feel like it's, what is it, Dewey Cox?
That was most underrated movie of all
Drunk
time.
acid with the Beatles.
It makes sex better. Let me see. Yeah, Jake, have you ever even had the opportunity to smoke weed?
Just once.
You passed?
Huh?
Did you pass?
I don't know what that means.
You said no?
Pat. Oh, I thought you meant like in a circle.
No.
Oh, wait, no, I did. No, I did it.
Oh, look at you. What happened? Anything?
The only thing I remember is when I was walking, it felt like I was in Street View on Google Maps.
That's good.
That's fair.
That's good.
Can
we do an early risers breakfast on a Saturday when nobody has to go to work and just get high?
Oh, boy.
Y'all are silly. Oh, man. Good morning. This is Patrick checking in from Canton, Ohio. It's been a while since I checked in with Q92 since I was in Maslin, but I wanted to check in this morning as I'm listening to the Q92 Morning Show. You are number one with me. Thank you.
Aw, thanks, Patrick.
Yeah, no, those were good times. Grunge.
Yeah.
That's when the whole grunge rock.
Gavin
thing was big.
Rossdale, forget about it.
Women loved Gavin Rossdale,
Yeah, this one did.
ex-husband of Gwen Stefani.
Yep.
They had 2 children together.
Pretty children, too.
I've never seen the children to rate their looks, but I'm sure they're fine.
Well, I mean, when you take 2 good-looking people like that.
It's true. No,
Yeah.
I admit, the women loved Gavin Rossdale.
Although, have you ever noticed that sometimes, like, this is going to sound really mean, but, like, maybe not so attractive parents make, like, a stunner?
Yeah.
And then vice versa? Like,
yeah, if they're 2 pretty people, I don't think their children turn out that great.
The 2 uglies.
Sometimes
the 2
they do.
uglies can cancel out and make a pretty.
yeah.
Whereas sometimes 2 pretties can make a quite ugly.
Yeah, but then, like, it goes the other way, too. Like, 2 pretties sometimes don't make such a cute.
That's what I just said.
Oh, okay.
2 pretties make an ugly.
There's a lot of pretties and uglies flying
Yeah.
around right here. No, I wouldn't use the word ugly. Maybe just not so attractive.
Sure.
No one's ugly.
Sure. Well,
You can have an
That's
ugly
subjective.
personality.
yeah. I think you can have an ugly face. I think it's possible.
Okay.
I don't think it's possible. I mean, I think it's cute you're trying to be all political correct. That's
I'm
cute.
trying to be sweet and nice.
No, there's no ugly humans out there at all. No one's ugly. Right.
I mean, it's few and far between that I actually look at somebody who was like, "Oh my gosh!" Like I don't walk around
sometimes.
like that.
Sometimes.
Really?
Yeah, I'm sure people listen. Chances are someone's looked at all of us in our lives like that's an ugly person.
Oh, I'm sure. Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I'm not putting myself. Everyone.
No, none of us are all that glamorous. Are you kidding me? Have you guys ever heard the term "face for radio"? I mean,
Yeah.
if I were here,
Yeah. I got you. I got you. We can't all be
the
sexy
evening
Rexy.
right? The evening news didn't want us.
No. Oddly enough, television said, "Could you leave?" All right. Your head is blocking all the lights and reflecting it and blinding everybody.
You would need a significant amount of powder on that.
Yeah. Maybe some bronzer.
Find a rewarding career close to home at Kimball. You'll find outstanding benefits, a supportive team, and opportunities for career growth. Working for a local family company really makes a difference. Apply today
8:22 right here on today's hit music. It's Q92, 8 minutes away from a look at sports. Glad you're with us. Thanks for having us on. Don't forget, Lauren Home and Garden Show tickets 4-pack we're giving away on the live video stream today.
Yep. Head over to Facebook, YouTube, or X. Find that video live stream. Give it a like. Drop like the house emoji or a flower emoji, home and garden, in the comments. And at the end of the show, we'll pick somebody to win a 4-pack of tickets to the show this weekend over at the Hall of Fame Village.
All right. It is Tuesday, 8 o'clock hour. So it's Rage Room. Let's go.
It's just one of those.
First one in this morning, Christian Rage Room, stuck at fueling station around the corner from Q92, and my semi won't regen. Stranded in Alliance. Scott Adams. Oh, that sucks.
I'm sorry.
That sucks.
That really sucks.
Sorry to hear that. That would have rage. Let me see here. Yeah, rage. Need that yesterday. People just don't know how to drive. Left lane is a passing lane. Then get back over and get out of the next guy's lane. People drive slow in the fast lane.
Yeah.
And they just stay in it. I get that. The same token, just be fair. To be fair, I don't like when you ride the ass of someone in the slow lane. They're in the slow lane.
Yeah, I agree with that. Here's my other thing. Like, not everybody that gets up and goes to the work in the morning is like leisurely about it. There is a specific person that sometimes I get stuck behind on the way in here every morning. And I'm telling you what, when I see this particular car, I'm like, oh, come on. I know that I'm going to get stuck behind him. I don't know if it's like Sunday drive. I just imagine that this person's in their car listening like to Easy like Sunday morning or something, or cruising.
That can happen. Sometimes you're just, chilling.
Always 5 to 7 miles under the speed limit.
Yeah. No,
Always.
I've probably done that. Where I've just been like chilling. But I'd like to think I get in the slow lane and do that.
Okay, but it's early. Everybody's on their way to work. Let's go.
There's a fast lane.
Not the roads I drive. There's one lane going each way. Yeah. And I don't like passing when it's pitch black out in the morning because then you have to worry about deer.
Oh,
where I go.
deer.
It's so rural.
Oh, there's deer.
James said patching some potholes every day at work makes me rage.
There you go. Rage Room. Pothole. I'll tell you what, the road by my house needs done so terribly. Rage Room. Crappy parents who act like it's miscommunication when it's just really no communication on their side. Then they want to get crappy and act like it's your fault. Parents. Sometimes, you know what I mean?
Yep.
Rage Room, my spouse telling me they are not going to drink anymore, but continuing to do so no matter how many times they promise. Rage Room.
Sorry.
That's not good. Listen, you gotta stick up for yourself at some point, right? Right? Let me see. I don't think my family is related to anyone important, which is a major blow. Rage Room. I know. You want to be related to someone, don't you? It feels good to be like, hey, somebody who texted in is related to Henry VIII, for God's sake.
Yeah.
William McKinley, Danny DeVito.
A bank robber.
A bank robber. Pretty boy Floyd. That's all come in. Jamie apparently is related to Abe Lincoln. So if I end up being related to Abe Lincoln, we have a discussion to have. I mean, if Jake wants to date his second cousin, we found that out. Not even through Ancestry. That's just from the microphone.
Yeah.
So, I mean, we have
from his mouth.
A lot going on, man. A lot going on here in the Rage Room. 8:26. Oh, this is one of Lauren's favorite bands of all time. Blue October.
Oh, my gosh.
She's been to a concert.
I have, not by choice.
She saw him in concert, front row.
Yeah, I did.
Sports is next. Cyndi Lauper tickets later on this hour. Keep the rage coming as Blue October Hate Me on Q. I was like, I'm going to wash my car in and out, then come back and do the yard. Got to cut the grass now. Both neighbors did. Clock's ticking. There's nothing you can do when the neighbors cut your grass. You have
24 hours to respond.
And they both cut it. And I was like, you sons of... Okay.
At least they did it now and not Saturday.
So, fair. So I drove up to the car wash, which is only about a 5-minute drive from my house. Got there, ready to go. Realized I didn't have my wallet.
Oh, that sucks.
Had to drive back.
Yeah.
Then go wash the car. In vacuuming the car, I am a disgusting human. The things that I vacuumed out of my car. But the worst thing I found, and I don't know if you guys have ever found something gross in your cars. I don't know when this happened.
I mean, like petrified French fries, yeah.
No, I think everyone has McDonald's fries somewhere underneath their seat.
Where they're hard as a rock.
Yeah.
Okay.
But yet still look like the day you bought them.
That's fair.
I found underneath my driver's seat, so it was me. All right. A section like this big of a Big Cat Kit Kat bar.
Ew. How did that one slip through your fingers?
Don't know.
Think about it.
I love a Kit Kat.
I would have been so mad. I would be like, dang it, I just dropped a huge chunk of chocolate.
If you're familiar with the Big Cat, it's like a stick, like a candy bar.
Yeah.
And it's thick, and it's in like 4 like Kit Kat squares, but it's a straight line.
Yeah.
So that means I didn't even eat a full Big Cat Kit Kat, dropped it, and was oblivious.
And you were like, okay.
It was melted.
Oh, God.
To the underneath my seat. So not only did I have to get a napkin to pull it out, I then had to get a wet paper towel, use a water bottle that I also found under my seat, never opened, and wet it to clean that area. I had a damn Kit Kat open underneath my passenger seat, melted. It's your boy.
Yeah.
That will tell you that car inside is as clean as it's been in about a year.
Well, that's good.
Wiped everything off. It's clean. Then I went and mowed the grass. I was mowing grass from around 5:30 till about 8. I mean, I stopped coming at dinner.
Dang.
Our backyard's pretty massive. The front yard is tiny. The backyard, it's a pond.
I mean, what are we talking about acreage-wise? I mean,
I have no idea.
We have about 3/4 of an acre.
I couldn't tell you what I got. I just know it pies.
Okay.
And the wideness in the backyard's very wide.
Do you milk it because you enjoy it? Just be honest, because I think sometimes men do.
I do, but not yesterday because I was losing daylight.
Okay.
And by the end, I was pretty much mowing in almost darkness.
Mm-hmm.
But, yeah, that was my day yesterday. I found out I had a really gross Kit Kat. It was gross.
My day yesterday was making dinner and then taking my son out to practice driving. And I took him on a main road for the first time. I think he was equally as petrified as I was. But he handled it well. He handled it like a champ. He even turned out into the second lane. Like, we did it. We survived.
That's all you could do. He'll be fine. He'll be driving before you know
He
it.
will, but have you ever noticed, like, well, you probably did. Did the not daughter have her license when you met?
No, I drove with her with a permit.
So when you were doing that was my point. Like, I was trying to get to that. When you were doing that, do you realize that, like, your voice, like, comes out of your body and you can't even control it and, like, in pitches that you've never heard before? Not that it was doing that bad. Like, it's because I was so afraid.
She was fine driving at first. She would take some sharp ass turns.
See, it's the smoothing out of the turn.
Jesus, I think I would just say.
Listen, he's doing really well. When I taught my daughter to drive, who is an excellent driver now, like, she's very cautious. It's all the things you want to see as a parent. She hugged the curb, and I was convinced we were going to lose my side mirror when I was teaching her. Now, she's obviously been driving for a while now, so she's fine at centering up. But he started with those tendencies again last night. I'm like, oh, God, I'm not doing this again. Because you're riding on that side, so you're like, you see it coming.
This is a Q92 Sports Break with Christian Bigglesworth on Q92.
NFL free agency began yesterday, and the Browns made a few moves and even a trade. The Browns signed former Washington Commanders offensive tackle Cornelius Lucas to a 2-year deal yesterday. The Browns announced they'll be releasing defensive tackle Dalvin Tomlinson at the start of the new league year. That will save the Browns around $6.4 million in cap space. And the Browns even made a trade yesterday, acquiring quarterback Kenny Pickett from the Philadelphia Eagles in exchange for quarterback Dorian Thompson-Robinson and a 2025 fifth-round pick. Spring training baseball yesterday, split squad games. The Guardians beat the Royals 5-2, and they lost to the Cubs 7-4. The Guardians are back in action this afternoon. 4:05 first pitch. They'll be taking on the Los Angeles Dodgers. The Guardians 7-9 in spring training baseball. And the Cavaliers are back in action tonight at home as they take on the Brooklyn Nets. 7 o'clock is tip-off. The Cavaliers 54-10 on the season and currently on a 14-game winning streak. And that's a look at sports right here on today's hit music, Q92.
I like when he talks about Daddy David.
Wow, this is crazy.
$8:33 right here on today's hit music. It is Q92. Christian, Lauren, Jake here with you on your radio at our website, Q92radio.com. And you can watch along on Q92's Facebook, YouTube, and X pages. Glad you're with us. Thanks for having us on. Do not forget, still to come this hour, coming up here in a little bit, we will be giving away tickets to see Cyndi Lauper on her Girls Just Want to Have Fun farewell tour with special guest Jake Wesley Rogers. It's at Blossom Music Center Wednesday, July 30th. You hear the cue to call. Be caller number 10. Those tickets are yours. And plus, if you'd like to go to the Stark County Home and Garden Show, coming up this weekend, as a matter of fact, at Hall of Fame Village, we got away on the live video stream. You can win those, Lauren.
Yep. Just head over to Facebook, YouTube, or X and find that live video. Give it a like in the comments. Drop a house or a flower emoji. Get it, Home and Garden Show. At the end of the show, we will pull one lucky winner to win 4 tickets to the show this weekend happening over at the Hall of Fame Village.
Go do it now. What are you waiting for? All right, more Rage Room here. Rage Room on the text line. When you let your child play travel baseball, even though it's very expensive, you save and you do what you got to do so they can play, but then you get a 3-day notice that your hotel money is due and it's $700. I am one of those parents that has to save for this. Come on, coaches, do better. You get 3 days for your $700. They just assume everyone's got that, just chilling.
They're just laying around somewhere.
Yeah.
Like, honey, grab the hotel money.
Hey, $700 that tomorrow. You good?
Where is it? In the cookie jar.
My gosh. I tell you, travel ball, man. Listen, I got a little bit of experience that with volleyball. With the Knott daughter, it was hell.
No, thank you.
It was hell.
No, thank you. I don't want to do it. I mean, luckily, he never pushed it. Like, he showed an interest, and we were kind of like,
Love my dad. Love my son to death. Why can't you just play school ball?
Yeah.
You can't just play for your school.
Well, anymore, like, you really can't even play school ball unless you've done some sort of you have to have that experience.
Like, come on, man. What really scares me is we get them into flag football because they play on NFL Sundays.
Yes,
I'm gonna find a league that doesn't.
Christian,
I am.
Suck it up.
Someone's got to be wise enough to know it's ridiculously, and I'm going to say it, stupid. Rage Room. Little kids sports leagues, you decide to schedule Sundays at 1:00 in the fall.
Well, here's my thing, Rage.
Great idea, nerd.
No, scheduling anything on a Sunday
sucks.
Sports wise. Well, I think, I don't know. Like, it's the Lord's Day. Isn't it the day where, like, everybody in your family should be able to be home together at some point?
It's the day I want to watch the NFL ticket all day.
Okay, that's not what
I
I'm
love
talking
my
about,
son.
though.
I don't need to see him at age 4 and a bunch of kids don't even know what direction they're running in. Play flag football and you schedule the game for what?
How's he going to learn?
If you do that, do it in the morning. Do like 9, 10, 11, even
what
on the
about
last
your
game at 12.
churchgoers?
Hey, sacrifice.
Oh, my.
Yeah, sacrifice.
That might be.
You always say a prayer before the game.
You might. You're going to burst into flames here in a minute.
I do not understand having leagues that play games on NFL Sundays at 1 and 2 in the afternoon. As if Northeast Ohio doesn't like football.
Oh, you want to know my rage?
Watch the Browns.
Why is it that all these schools are taking the opportunity to use Memorial Day weekend to have their graduation ceremonies? What is that?
You and I will both be at one.
Yes, we will.
We will both be at one. Yeah, it's going to be a long day.
Yeah.
I was just talking about that the other day. I was like, oh, man.
I know.
All those names. Oh, man.
We have so much going on that weekend, too. Like, we're not going out of town. We just have a
No, nor am
lot
I.
happening.
Nor
You
am
know,
I.
even the station has stuff that we are
Yeah.
going to have commitments to that weekend.
Yeah, it's not going to be a relaxing weekend.
No, it's
Not-
going to be work all weekend.
Yeah. But you and I do get that Monday off.
We do.
So, although, yes.
Thank God.
Not a typical chilling weekend, whatever you want to do.
Yeah.
Things are already planned. But Sunday night, you and I will go to bed knowing we're not getting up early in the morning.
Yeah, and then I actually had just come back for Tuesday, Wednesday, and then I'm gone again for 3 days.
Oh, then you have. Why would you even complain?
It's Memorial Day weekend, a.k.a. Lauren's birthday weekend.
And you're going to be working
I
and
am.
sitting through a graduation ceremony. You're going to be sitting there. Tom Anderson,
No, honestly, I don't mind doing that.
Shelly Smith.
If it wasn't for all the other stuff, I don't mind doing the graduation. I want to support my nephew. Like, it's awesome. He's graduating, right? Like, I'm fine with that. But I'm like, Sunday. We're doing it Sunday? I would even rather it be on Saturday.
Not a fan.
It's fine. I didn't get to pick it. I'll be there. I'll be there with my giant hug for my nephew.
There you go. There you goes. Jake, you got any rage?
Yeah, our water, something's wrong with the water in the house. Like you can hear a loud noise going through the pipes. So we had to turn the whole water off. So now if you have to go to the bathroom or use any water, you have to go to the basement, turn it on, do what you got to do, and then go back to the basement and turn it off.
Cool.
That's a pretty serious problem. Are they coming today
Have
to
we
address
called
that?
anybody about that?
We have called, and they did not get back to us yet. They didn't answer, so don't know when
If
that's
there are
going to
any
get fixed.
plumbers listening right now, next the show, let us know if you have any availabilities to help out
So
Jake's household.
there's a noise?
Yeah, it's like a very high-pitched noise. You can hear the water like going through like the walls.
Make the noise.
I can't. I don't even know. It was. That's pretty similar. That's actually pretty close, actually. Yeah,
It's not more like a whistling, like
yeah,
a.
yeah. And I don't know why water is making that noise to begin with.
Maybe your hot water. Never mind. I don't know.
Because I hear it in the pipes in the walls, like between the bathroom and my bedroom.
And your house is not that old.
No.
I mean,
You
it's
did
not.
call somebody? You call somebody?
Yeah, my parents did. They have a plumber they like to use, and they called him yesterday. And
They still like to use him because he hasn't called him back.
I guess so. I don't know.
They love him. He's
I'll
Are they
deal
gone.
with
open to
that.
suggestions?
Yeah, he's dead, but they still call him. Text message for Rage. You drive out of your way to go to the ATM on your way to work. You get there and it's out of service. Rage room. That sucks.
Yep.
That's something that would happen to me.
How about this? I went. This has been a couple of months ago, but this is my rage. It actually should have been said before. I took my daughter to the mall to like exchange something she got for Christmas in January. It was like end of January. American Eagle was closed for inventory
Well, it happens from time to time.
at like 4:00 in the afternoon. No, who closes a darn store and turns away sales? That was going to be a return with, I guarantee you, a larger repurchase.
Boom.
No, in my day, when I worked at Best Buy, we did it after store hours. What are we doing closing a store during the middle of the day?
Well, now stores don't even open 7 days a week. I mean, I'm surprised they're even open on a Monday.
Well, I don't think it was a Monday.
Oh,
I think it was
wasn't
like a Thursday or Wednesday or Thursday. It's like, what? You get there and the gate's down. They're the only store in the mall that has the gate down.
Odd.
Like, what are you doing? And then it was like the next day, we're going to be doing it at Aerie. And I'm like, oh, those people are going to be sick. So I walked down to Aerie. I'm like, can I exchange this here? They're like, no, you have to go when they open. They're going to be open tomorrow. I'm like, but I'm here today.
Yeah.
That's my rage.
That's good rate. Ran out of propane. Pay to get propane, $500, only to find out they had to put a lockdown on it if I have a leak somewhere.
Was that for like your propane home heating?
Yeah.
I would have to say that would be more the case than like we're going to fire up the grill with the neighbor Jim.
Damn. I fired up the grill yesterday. It's not rage, but
I did the flat top. Yeah.
woo, it was good stuff.
Yeah.
It was good stuff.
It's nice to cook outside. That's all.
Oh, it was so good. Had a beer on the deck.
I did not have a beer.
Had a Miller Lite.
I did not.
No?
Have some water.
Well, water's good for you. Keeps you hydrated.
Mm-hmm.
It's Doja Cat. Paint the Town Red. 8:42. Cyndi Lauper tickets still coming up here on Q92.
thank me later.
My oh no moment wasn't because of me. My ex's mother was watching our son. He was following her around the house in his walker. I walked in. She saw me, and she was pulling the gate away from the basement doorway. She sat the gate to the side and walked forward to talk to me. As she stepped forward, my son looked down the basement steps like they were frickin' candy. He went straight down the basement steps. Is this your friend?
I don't know.
He was fine, but I swear my heart stopped. Then a couple years later, my son opened up the basement door at another house and let my daughter down the steps in her walker.
Oh, my gosh.
She was also okay. Shake my head. Get your kids away from walkers.
No, I don't think that was my friend because it was literally one of her other children that did not. They came up from the playroom to get a drink and did not shut the door.
Every parent's got an oh no moment.
Yeah.
I don't care who you are. You could try your hardest. One winter when my son was a baby, the pipes in the basement burst from being too cold outside. My partner and I put the baby down as we were scrambling around to get the pipes to stop spraying. As there was about 1 foot of water in the basement. Not thinking, with the basement door open, our baby crawled to the door and went down the stairs. Luckily, the water broke his fall and was okay. That was the most freaked out moment I had. Good Lord. When I was about 2, I was in a walker and went over and pulled a hot iron down, and it hit me in the face. Damn. Live to tell the tale.
My mom had 2 uh-oh moments. She shares them with us, like, proudly because we're fine. But
yeah.
I rolled out of the car face down into a parking lot. When she got out of the car, she turned around to get me, and I was gone. And it was because they were parked on a hill. And, like, back then, you didn't have to secure the car seat in the car. So I was just sitting between my mom and dad.
You just went rolling?
Yeah, they were, like, parked side. My mom got out of the car. When she moved, my seat tipped, and I rolled right out, and she found me face down on the concrete. So I went to the emergency room for that. And then she had me on her lap at some Chinese restaurant, and I was a kid playing with my rattles. And I hit her bowl of soup, and the hot soup spilled into my lap and gave me burns on my thighs.
This has nothing to do with the oh no moment, but get a lock for your oven too, Christian.
Yeah.
You have oven lock? What's scary? You know what else scares me? He reaches for door handles already, like the front door, because he wants to go outside.
Yeah, make sure that thing is locked
Always
all
locked.
the time.
Always locked. It's just...
There was one more, too, and it's my mistake. I didn't mean to open it, but I did because my mouse is awesome.
Yeah.
It said when my daughter was about 2 or 3, I turned around and she had a Mike's Hard Lemonade and was drinking it.
Oh.
So someone must have set it down and she picked it up.
That would be an oh no moment.
Yeah.
Doja Cat, Paint the Town Red, right here on today's hit music Q92. 8:45, time to give some away. How about tickets to see Cyndi Lauper at Blossom Music Center Wednesday, July 30th? She's going to be there with the girls. Just want to have fun farewell tour. You can win these tickets right now. Just be caller number 10 at 330-450-9292. Caller 10, good luck. Hey. Good morning, Christian, Lauren, and Jake. So it's 2025. Have you started anything new yet? I didn't make a resolution.
I didn't make a resolution per se because I never follow through with them.
Fair.
But I did start my green shakes. I already had it on the way in because I could use both hands that day.
Oh.
Yeah.
Well, there you go. Jake, any resolutions?
No, but I probably should, if I'm being honest.
Like, what would it be?
To probably go to the doctor this year. That might be a good one.
You know what? I feel like a lot of people don't.
I didn't. I'm telling you, Megan talked me into going when I hadn't gone in, probably 10 years.
Yeah.
It's like, unless something was truly like ER wrong.
Right.
And that's how I found out I had type 2 diabetes. That's how so much has changed because of Dr. Deeb. And I'm so glad now I have a doctor that I go to a few times a year, check my blood, check my, not to be gross, my urine and all that, and check everything.
Of course. That's the gamut.
Check my A1C and make sure everything's good.
I hate going to the doctor. I'm just going to say it. I just absolutely abhor it. I get so much anxiety going because
See, I love my doctor. Dr. Deeb's the
I do
coolest.
too. I like my doctor. It has nothing to do with that. I think it's
He's
like
the-
a little bit of PTSD, honestly.
the best accent.
Well, that would be fun.
It's Kristen. How are you, my friend? It's always my friend. How are you, my friend?
When
I'm
you
like,
go
I'm
home,
great.
when you go home and Jamie's like, so what did Deeb say? Do you like it? Do you reiterate it with the accent to her?
No. I just go. Oh, he said fine. You know me. Like, 'cause she'll
That's
want to
not
know
fun.
what's your numbers,
Right.
what's your A1C, what's your That's good. It's fine. You know, it's me. That's how I do things.
Such a turd sometimes.
It's me. No, it's fine. Everything's fine. 'Cause I don't remember. I remember at that moment, but then I don't remember. Then I can sing a song from 1983 that I heard one time.
If you sure
Memorize
can.
our commercial for Folgers.
Right.
But what's your A1C?
The things you decide to lock
that
in
he,
are just
that he just told you 10 minutes ago. I don't remember.
Yeah.
But I love it. He's the best. Like, you just feel I could be dying. Kristen, are you my friend? I'm good.
oh my gosh.
I've got the plague, but it's fine. He just want to hang
miss-
out with him. He's always so nice. He
I-
comes in with his laptop. And he always goes, looks my stuff, goes through my stuff, goes through all the numbers with me.
Yeah.
This is good. Like, I know it is. Never left there in a bad mood. Never.
Oh, good for you.
Yeah. So we'll see. Jake, you should get a doctor.
Okay.
I mean,
I'll
you're
look into
still
it.
young.
Yeah, but I got a lot of problems, I think. Like, yeah.
That's fair. That's a fair
I
answer.
mean, at least he's
Yeah, but
self-aware.
I'm messed up,
Being
man.
self-aware is not
Like,
one of
yeah.
them.
I'm always bleeding. You know what I mean?
I can't put my socks on
Yeah, I
without.
can't feel my legs. I am just this is crazy. I don't know my name. I should probably get it checked out. That's fine. No, we should. I think that's a good goal for you in 2025. If that, get a physical.
I
get
literally
checked
can't
out.
believe he was like, I have a lot of
I
problems.
have a lot of problems. This is. I gotta tell you. Maureen, where are you calling from this morning?
From Canton.
All right, Maureen, you're caller number 10. You're our winner.
Yay! Thank you.
You're so welcome, Maureen. You're going to go see Cyndi Lauper at Blossom on Wednesday, July 30th. Tell everybody your favorite station, making you a winner.
It's Q92.
All right, congratulations, Maureen. Going to enjoy Cyndi Lauper at Blossom. We still got time for the Rage Room here. All right, let's go back to the Rage Room here. Someone says Joanne Fabrics closing Rage Room.
I second that.
Are all of them closing?
Yeah.
Where are you going to get your fabrics?
Michael's, Walmart, order them online. Ben Franklin's.
Ben Franklin's?
Yeah, I think there's still one open.
There's a place called Ben Franklin's?
What rock do you live under?
I don't do crafts.
I've never heard of that.
Yeah, I've
Ben
never in my
Franklin's
life
has been
heard of
around
Ben
for
Frank.
eons. And they've advertised with the station.
Is there a store around here?
There was. I think it just recently closed.
Ben Franklin's? Named after the Ben Franklin?
I don't know if that was who it was named after. Maybe they're related to him. Maybe they got on Ancestry.com and were like, you know what?
That's crazy. Rage Room, motorcyclists who act like the speed limit laws don't apply to them and weave in and out dangerously. I hate that. It's usually the guys on the speed bikes. The Harley guys don't normally do that.
Yeah, no, they're more laid back. Chill.
Yeah, those guys.
Yeah,
like,
there used to be one on 30th Street, by the way, Ben Franklin's.
Ben Franklin's.
Mm-hmm.
Shout out to Ben Franklin's. I just found out just today that you even existed.
It's not there anymore. There are some still open, but not any like right immediately around here anymore. So I guess you won't go there for fabric either.
Someone wants to know. Heads up past Barberton exit on 77 North. Is it a complete stop? Anyone know why? If anyone can tell us if there's a complete stop on 77 North of Barberton. Is it an accident? Construction? Let us know. Rage Room. My coworker gets breakfast every morning and he talks to everyone inside talking forever to get back in the truck.
They must ride together.
So you're stuck waiting while they're in there just chatting it up with everybody. You want to get to work and get started. I understand that. Rage Room.
This might be the reason for the traffic issue. Left lane blocked on I-77 North beyond State Route 764, Wilbeth Road, Waterloo Road due to a crash.
We have an accident.
Yep.
We have an accident. So there you go. That's what we have out there today. All right, good job on the Rage Room. Oh, wait a minute. Yeah, they just said text line saying what you said. Accident left lane. I just made it through. It took me 20 minutes.
Oh, that sucks. But you know what? At least the sun is shining and it's getting warmer by the minute.
Yeah. You get to listen to us.
Yeah, there's that. Glass half full.
I mean, come on now. Can't be that bad. 9 o'clock hour coming up next. But also, don't forget, the Home and Garden Show is coming up this weekend. And if you head over to the live video feed of this morning show that is every day on Q92's Facebook, YouTube, and X pages, you can go there and give yourself a chance to win a 4-pack of tickets to that event this weekend, Lauren.
Yeah. If you would like to do that, you can head over to Facebook, YouTube, or X. Find that video live stream. Give it a like in the comments. You just drop the house emoji, the cute little home, or some flowers for the Home and Garden Show. And at the end of the show, we'll choose one of you that does that to win a 4-pack of tickets to go to the Home and Garden Show this weekend over at the Hall of Fame Village.
The person texts back in, I've moved up one exit in 15 minutes. Well, hopefully you're almost done.
What a bummer. Sorry, guys.
There's a Ben Franklin's in Carrollton, Ohio, but they are closing, and there is one in Salem, Ohio.
Yeah,
Salem and Carrollton have a Ben Franklin.
Amy said there was one in Struthers for years, too, but it recently
St.
closed.
Ruthers? That's what they call it sometimes.
That's funny.
St. Ruthers.
Or just the Catholic kids, because you like saints and
There's
stuff.
I don't think there's a Catholic school in that. There might be. I don't know.
No, I'm saying you were a Catholic kid. And that's what.
I just heard. No, I didn't know till I worked in Youngstown, and that's what people would call it. I was like, huh? Yeah, St. Ruthers.
All right.
I was like, oh, Struthers. I took the ST and then the Ruth. Oh, okay. Struthers. Home of the Wildcats.
Oh, really?
Yes.
I'm glad I know that.
I would not lie about that. I would never lie about Struthers.
Yeah.
Never. So 9 o'clock hour coming up as well. Going to be, 64 today?
Bring it.
You grilling?
I'm not sure. See, I don't cook on Tuesdays because my husband usually hangs out with his friends, but not tonight. And so I don't know what I'm going to do. Maybe I'll just do a Taco Tuesday or something just because.
I mean, you get away with that. It is Tuesday.
It is. I just really don't like cooking on Tuesdays. So
Yeah.
let's see.
Yeah. I got you.
Tuesdays and Sundays are my days off.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
That's fair enough. All right. 9 o'clock hour is coming up, everybody. It's Olivia Rodrigo and Good For You. It's Q92. Thing. I'll be getting one of those shortly. So much for bedtime, sexy time.
Well, you can get it on and then put your CPAP on.
You could. My sleep was disrupted 132 times during the night. Still waiting on my CPAP. I can't wait to be able to sleep through the night and hopefully not fall asleep during the day. That may be something I deal with.
You think?
Especially at work. In meetings.
You guys, he takes some, they're like micro naps. I've never known anybody who can do what he does. Really, truly.
I've made fun of at home all the time by Jamie and not daughter. They'll be like, I could walk by you in the living room. You're asleep.
Yeah.
Sitting up. They're like, I can go to the kitchen, get a glass of water, come back. You're awake and doing something. She's like, in like the time it took me to just go get a cup and come back in the room, you're awake, alert, and doing something.
That is true.
She's like, it makes no sense. She's like,
you guys, he can completely fall asleep during a meeting, and then when it's his turn, he'll be like, and he'll act like nothing was actually happening just before then. Like, he'll literally have he's very clever. He pulls his hat down in the front a little bit, and he like acts like he's looking down at like his paper or his phone. And he'll be like, Christian, what do you got? And he'll be like, and I swear to you, he's sleeping. You can kind of tell by the way he breathes, like by the way his shoulders rise and fall. If it's a sleep, breathe. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but when it's time.
Yeah, he'll be like, and in sports. And we'll be like, what?
Here's the games we're doing tonight. Here's
He
what we have
literally
there.
just woke up.
I'm like, yep, all right. I know the routine. Everyone knows the routine of our meeting.
I've got some news for you.
WDJQ, Canton, Massillon, New Philly. Broadcasting live and worldwide at Q92radio.com with a Jordan Miller news update.
A man was shot outside Jersey Sports Grill on Fulton Avenue Northwest late Sunday night before stumbling back into the bar, where first responders found him injured. Canton police say officers were called to the scene just after 10:15. That's when they discovered the victim lying beside the bar with a gunshot wound to his collarbone. He told police he didn't know who shot him. Medics transported him to the hospital, and his condition remains unknown at this time. No suspects have been identified. Anyone with information is urged to contact the Canton Police Department. Dover City officials are taking their legal battle with Dover Chemical Corporation to the Ohio Supreme Court. The company won rulings in lower courts over a $1.1 million electric surcharge the city attempted to impose. The city argues the appeals court's decision could impact the municipality's set utility rates. The state Supreme Court will now decide if it will hear the case. Meanwhile, former Dover Mayor Richard Homrickhausen has also appealed a ruling ordering him to repay $28,000 in collected wedding fees. Country star Luke Combs is opening up about his struggles with obsessive-compulsive disorder. In an interview with 60 Minutes Australia, the 35-year-old describes his battle with intrusive thoughts, calling them particularly wicked. He says his OCD symptoms cause a cycle of stress and obsession, often focusing on unanswerable questions. Combs says he's learned to manage his condition over time. Experts note that all OCD includes compulsions, even if they're not visible. They encourage anyone struggling with symptoms to seek professional help. With your latest Q92 news, I'm Jordan Miller.
Do and welcome to the 9 o'clock hour of the Q92 Morning Show. Hope you guys are having a wonderful, wonderful, wonderful Tuesday. Sun's out, right?
Oh, yeah.
Beautiful day. Going to be in the 60s. You got to love it. 330-450-9292 is a phone number here. The text line, 330-269-9292. Text, I have a flower shop for my kitties. They love it.
Huh?
Just sent a picture of their cat in their flower shop.
Hold on.
I don't know what they just wanted to share with us. I'm glad you did.
Oh, look at that. Oh, look at the little bluebird. It's going to like paw at it and try and kill it.
Someone says they're cutting down trees in between Martin and Oyster on Middletown Road. Slow down and be safe. Cutting down trees on Martin/Oyster on Middletown Road. Be safe out there because you got to go around those. They do take up a lot of space.
Remember, if you go zoom, zoom, you could go boom, boom.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Don't be a thinker. No, don't be a stinker. Be a thinker.
There you go.
There you go. Jake, you got a phrase?
No.
All right.
Nothing?
No. I don't have a
Nothing you
life
say
motto.
to yourself?
No.
You don't have a motto?
I used to say just ride the wave.
There you go.
Don't really know why.
Nothing wrong with that.
I say that to myself when I'm having a panic attack.
Just ride the
Ride
wave.
the wave. Ride the wave.
Ride the
Panic
wave.
It's going to be over shortly.
The wave of emotion.
Right.
Oh, it's fantastic. It is 10 minutes after 9. It's Lola Young, Messy on Q92. Ask you guys cringe things you've done. Trying to impress someone. I don't care if you go from now all the way back to when you were a kid. Said we do ours. I can tell you right now. One thing I remember doing this was middle school, me.
Yeah.
In my kitchen. I believe I played over the phone from my tape player. Bon Jovi, I'll Be There For You for a girl on the phone.
Oh, my God. That's amazing.
No! Just thinking about it makes me want to run away.
I get it.
Just thinking about it.
You know what? That was
Makes
sweet,
me-
Christian, though. How old were you?
It had to be junior high.
Okay, so yeah, you were really young. You were a baby still.
No excuse. No excuse. And that, if you want to know how old I am, I held my house phone up to my tape player.
Well, what other option did you have
In case
then?
you want to know how old I am. It was called a house phone, everyone. You had this
A
phone that was
landline.
a landline. Google that if you want to know how the settlers lived in America. That was probably one of mine that came to mind immediately.
Okay.
I played I'll Be There For You by Bon Jovi on the telephone to a girl I like.
Solid.
What do you think yours is?
So back in high school, the football players would pick somebody every week to wear their jersey.
Ooh.
But like if you wore their jersey, you made them a box. Did you guys have that?
No. We had the cheerleaders made the senior boys like
We did
decorate
that
their
too.
lockers and
Yeah.
get candy. Oh,
Yeah. Well, that's kind of like the box situation. So the box would be like all their favorite stuff. So it'd be like candy and cookies and brownies.
okay.
And there was a guy that I really, really liked. So I made him boxes. We never dated. But I wanted to.
Multiple boxes?
I think I did it twice. And then I was like, this is crap.
What'd you put in it?
I baked brownies. I got his favorite candy.
Oh man, all that effort?
Yeah.
And you
For
thought
really nothing.
You thought the box was going to be the way. Like,
Yeah, I thought
he's
maybe it
gonna
could be
see
the tipping
this,
point. I was hoping.
and he's going to be like, I got to be with this Lauren girl. Look at all these brownies and candies.
Yeah. We were just friends.
Did he even say thank you?
Yeah. He said thank you, but it was like,
anything.
right. It was like, thank you. And then someone else would walk around with his jersey on. Not me.
Oh man. All right, Jake, what do you got?
I don't think mine counts anymore, but I remember in middle school I DM'd this girl that I liked because we were friends for like a year and then she stopped talking to me completely.
Mm-hmm.
And so I just sent her like a red picture of just like a red screen and I like poured my heart out to her over a DM and I never got a response.
Wait, what do you mean you put a red screen?
Look, you have
Like a red background.
Yeah. Like I think at the time on Instagram you had to put like a picture with it.
Yes.
You couldn't just like send a DM.
Oh, and you like?
And I know I didn't know what the picture should.
Lola Young and Messy right here on today's hit music. It is Q92. It is 9:14. Forecast from Mark Johnson. Coming up next. Hello, anesthesian, something like that here.
Esthetician,
there you
maybe?
go. When I do Brazilian waxes, I can tell who's a stander. That's why when I wax the back end, I have you spread those cheeks.
What?
I am dying of laughter. It reminds me of the Adam Sandler movie Big Daddy or something. Little boy, I wipe my own ass. That was Big Daddy. Oh, that's when they took him away. Oh,
He was so cute, that little boy.
what do people do that can't reach around themselves? Get the power washer out. They should make a power washer for butts.
That's called a bidet.
No, I mean a real power washer. Like
That hurts.
where you almost go flying. I am a lady. Sit to wipe with TP and then wet wipe for the final swipe. I'm thinking most of the women just stand because they're jealous. Men stand when we pee. It is a nice little thing. We have little hoses.
You guys are really quick.
Yeah. Okay, wait, Jake. Where are the nuts when you wipe your butt? This is bizarre.
In my hand, up to my middle knuckle.
Up to your middle knuckle?
Yeah, like my fingers just up.
I'm glad you sit, but I don't know that I can go with you on down this road, my friend. We might have to part ways. The cupping.
These are the weirdos you have on your team.
Just like hunk. I don't
understand not doing that.
Who taught you this?
Myself. Actually, no, I think my mom might have when I was very little. I don't know, though.
Told you to cup?
I feel like I used to stand all the time, but I also stood weird. I would stand and plant my left foot on the ground, my right foot on the toilet seat, and then I would go behind when I stood. But
that's called the Shakespeare. Yeah.
That's how I used to stand.
Or the Captain Morgan.
And then I just realized it's easier to.
Yeah, that one's just, I don't know, man. I don't know about the
I
cup.
still am like.
I have yet to have anyone text in, and the text line has exploded.
You used to put a foot on the toilet seat?
Yeah, when I stood. I would face the toilet seat.
I get it.
What?
I get it.
Okay.
I don't know. No one else has said anything about they cup the coin purse when wiping. You know what I mean? I haven't, nothing about that. But, text line can still come in. You see, hubby and I are two mids that made beautiful children, like strangers constantly commenting on how cute they are. Confuses me every day. Oh, yeah, two mids. Listen, mids.
See, that's how I feel about Tony and I. But I think our children are pretty. Like, they got the best parts of us.
Well, I don't think as a parent you're going to think your child's ugly. You love them unconditionally. So
I don't
you're
know.
Not
When
be
they
able
first
to see.
came out, Tony was holding them, and he was like, I don't see what the hype is about newborns. They're kind of ugly.
This one here, I don't know about this one. I hope he changes. So congrats. There you go. Two mids made it cute. There you go.
Yeah.
I'm a solid 5, averaging out every person I've ever seen. I'm pretty average. I can deal with that. I actually do my makeup. I'm a good 5.5.
See? I feel like I'm with you.
Yeah, I put myself
okay
at put myself at a 5.
Took me a long time to get here, though, to be at peace with it.
That's funny. What do you rank yourself? What do you give yourself on the 10 scale?
I'd say a 5 or 6.
Yeah,
for me.
I'll go with 5.
Yeah.
Oh, you leaning 6?
I said 5 to 6.
Well, cocky there, huh?
No. I'm saying that because I agree
between
with,
5 and 15.
there is a marked difference between Lauren with makeup on and Lauren without makeup, okay?
Yeah, this is all I got. So I guess I should probably stick at 5. Jake, what do you think you are?
I was going to go 6.
Good for you.
I would go, you're 6.
You have youth on your side?
Yeah.
Yeah. All right, 6. At your peak, what do you think you were?
Oh, at my peak? And I'll show you a picture at my peak.
Yeah.
So you understand where I'm going. I'd say 7.5.
That's funny. I was going to say myself 7.
Yeah.
Now, I peaked very early, and the decline was awful.
I peaked, and then once I started having children, I was like, oh, no.
Yeah. At your, Jake, or do you think you're at your peak?
I don't know. I would probably say I'm at my peak. If not, maybe a 7 too. I don't know.
Okay, that's fair.
So 7, and you think you're currently at your peak?
Yeah.
25. That's not That's not crazy to say.
No, I was going to say mine probably, I peaked at 22 because
You're in your 40s. Ain't nobody
I had my
peaked.
first baby at 23.
If you're in Hollywood, you could be peaking in your 40s.
Oh my gosh, Jake, you're 25?
Yeah.
When I was 25, I had a mortgage and, well, not yet, but I was baking another child. I would have had one child and one on the way. That's weird.
My husband, I love
weird.
people like texting about this. My husband and I are short and chunky, solid 4s. Our kids are so cute. And I'm not just saying that, LOL. My daughter is a fit competition cheerleader. Good for
Hey,
you.
look at that.
Solid 4s. Made a cutie cheerleader.
Yeah.
A fit competition cheerleader.
Yeah.
See?
See, and I would be so proud. Like, to me, I'm proud of it. I'm like, listen, I have successful children. My daughter does not have my untannable skin. She can tan. Both of them got my husband's eyelashes. You know, like, my son still gets embarrassed because even the orthodontist and the doctor still call him Mr. Lashes. He's 16, so he doesn't dig it so much anymore.
No, I don't know that any man's like,
Yeah.
I'm known for my lashes.
But he is, though. Because
Yeah.
it looks like he has eyeliner on because he has such thick lashes.
Make a great emo kid.
True, he
Make a
would.
great
He's even
emo
got the
kid.
dark hair on his own. He doesn't even have to.
Let's
like,
do it.
dye
Let's get a dog collar, huh?
I don't know what I'd do if he
Let's
ever
get some
came
Junko
in.
jeans and a chain wallet. Let's do this.
Anything?
She gave me a little teddy bear and then a tea strainer to make like tea because I like to make like a loose leaf tea.
Oh, nice. Okay, so like the ball. Like,
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. That's awesome. And I didn't know that about you. Now that I do, I got some thoughts. Okay.
Loose leaf tea?
Yeah.
Oh, loose leaf
What
tea
is
is
that?
amazing. It's literally like loose leaf tea leaves, like that you put in this little like.
It's tea without the tea bags, and it's more
Right.
like thicker leaves.
Yeah. If you were to cut open a tea bag, it would be what's inside that tea bag, only not as
Ground
finely. Yeah, not as finely ground up.
Okay. I didn't know you were a tea guy. I never see you with tea in the morning.
I don't drink in the morning, but
You like a little Earl Grey, little
I don't know.
breakfast tea.
No, I
Chamomile?
prefer green tea. I had that once and wasn't a fan.
You need to try. They have a loose leaf tea. It's called Sleepy Time. It's like a,
Oh, yeah.
light mint, whatever. You're supposed to have it right before bed. It's wonderful.
Yeah.
I don't like tea.
At all?
No.
Like a not iced tea or sweet tea? Or,
No. Tastes terrible.
why am I not surprised?
Tastes like someone just screwed up water. I don't know how to explain it. I don't it's just
You're so
like
dumb.
who destroyed this water? Like, you know what I mean? Why haven't we filtered? Put it in the Brita. What's wrong with it?
It's sweetened. It's
No.
so sweet.
The taste and there's always an aftertaste with tea.
No.
Always an aftertaste. It's just
Will you drink flavored tea like peach tea or raspberry
No.
tea? Oh my.
no.
I love iced tea.
If it has tea,
Sweet tea is
it's
my
not
favorite.
for
Me
me.
too.
I'd have been at the Boston
If
Tea
it has
Party.
what? It's not for me.
Tea.
If it has tea,
If it's tea, it's not for me. If I was at the Boston Tea Party, I wouldn't have been throwing it over taxation. It would have been just because I hate tea.
Oh, I see. You'd have been like, forget the money.
Yeah.
Get rid of this crap.
Tell the king to go to hell. And yeah, tell him no more of this stupid tea either. Tastes stupid. I've never been a tea fan. Can't do sweetened, can't do unsweetened. It's very gross.
Have you ever had like a hot tea with honey and
No.
lemon? And
If I have a problem with my throat, I go with hot cocoa.
yeah, but that makes you phlegmy because it's chocolate.
Miles on it right here on today's hit music. It is Q92. How's everyone doing out there? Do not forget, Home and Garden Show coming up this weekend, and we are giving you an opportunity to win a 4-pack of tickets to the Home and Garden Show coming up this weekend. You got to use the live video feed of our show, though, if you want to do it.
Yeah, head over to Facebook, YouTube, or X. Find that video live feed. Give it a like. In the comments, just drop either the home emoji or a flower emoji, or you can do both, whatever you want to do. At the end of the show, for those that have done that, we will draw randomly someone to win a 4-pack of tickets to that show, the Home and Garden Show over at the Hall of Fame Village this weekend.
There you go.
Easy peasy.
Easy peasy. I saw a TikTok from a girl I know, friend of mine.
Yeah, I mean, usually you follow your friends on TikTok.
Well, I mean, see, it could have been a random. It could have just been in my For You page.
Okay.
You know, it doesn't have to be someone you know. Does everyone you know on TikTok you know personally?
No.
Okay. So.
But you said you knew them. That's all.
Yeah, I knew them personally on a personal level. And it was interesting because it was basically, she wasn't being mean, but she was saying she was basically along the line. I should have saved it, then you could use the audio. Basically saying, you're a gamer, it's very unattractive as an adult. When she hears gamer, it's kind of a turnoff. Like she wants a guy that can fix things with his hands, provide for his family, be a man.
But I feel like that's like my husband plays video games, but he also cleared the drain this weekend under the bathroom sink, and he's mudded drywall, and he's built a deck, and he remodeled our kitchen and refaced our cabinets and all of our interior doors. But he plays video games. It depends on what level of gamer.
Yeah, if you're the gamer that's like you come home from work and immediately game and nothing is done around the house.
Yeah, but don't make the assumption that's like a blanket statement.
But listen, we all have things if we hear kind of even on face value without any like digging deeper, like you just said. Like, yeah, my husband's a gamer, but
right
here's 9 things. You know what I mean? But we all have things that like on face value when we hear they kind of make us go, ugh. You know what I mean?
Like meth.
Meth. When I hear meth, I'm usually turned off.
Right.
To be honest, smoking.
Yeah.
I would rather a girl smoke a cigar than a cigarette. I don't know why. I don't like cigarettes.
I mean, they're both essentially
cigar. A girl.
But
hot girls can pull off cigars.
Okay, so you have to be a hot girl to smoke a cigar.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Or cool. Or really cool. But I'd take that over cigarettes. Hot girl cigarette.
Okay. Spitting for me.
Spitting.
Yeah. Like if I see a guy spit.
See, could be the greatest guy in the world, but if he spits.
Oh, God, it's gross. Keep it in your mouth,
could
people.
Be the most loving woman in the world. And if I see her smoking a cigarette.
Oh, I got a loogie. Okay, you don't think that women have drainage too? We don't go walking around going.
You should. It feels good. Snot rockets are awesome.
It's disgusting.
Jake, is there something like turns you off? Like on face value that you might not look deeper into someone because of that one thing?
Smoking or vaping.
Okay.
One of those. So like it could be the nicest, most loving girl in the world.
I think vaping's disgusting, obviously, but I think it's more douchey. When you see a guy vaping.
I have more respect for the cigarette smoker.
Same.
Do you see what I'm saying?
If I'm ranking, all right, if I'm going power rankings, coming in at number 1 is cigar.
Like lady who said she didn't want a gamer, are you okay with your dude smoking some blue raspberry cotton candy vape? Like, do you see what I'm saying?
Vape.
Come on.
Honey, blast the blueberry.
I mean, as long as he can pave a driveway. Come on.
Now let's go change that tire. I got to tell you, some of those guys who play video games for a living and stream make crazy, crazy money. Well,
yeah.
That is the exception. I mean,
like Queso.
Whoever that is, yes.
If anybody listening now who Queso is, my son watches them, but he got his start on Twitch. His mom's like super involved in like his merch and his PR and all that, but he has like this. He literally quit his job. This is all he does because he makes so much money doing it.
No, listen. You're one of those lucky people.
Yeah.
God bless you. I was not one of them.
He's kind of funny too.
If people wanted to follow someone who's not that good at gaming and swears a lot, I'd be great.
He crashes out a lot. That's actually the funniest part.
I never rage quit. I can honestly say I don't think I've ever rage quit a video game in my life.
I've totally done the oops the daisy and the power button goes off.
My brother would do that. We were kids playing video on Nintendo. If I was winning, he'd shut the game off.
Yep. That's how we do.
So if we get my power rankings, we're going to go cigar, cigarette, vape.
Okay.
Was that yours?
Yeah, I mean, really, the first two are just like a tie for me.
Yeah.
But
Jake, your power
definitely
I concur. Vape's definitely at the bottom.
Vape is definitely at the bottom.
Yeah.
Just because, like,
my sister vapes.
I laugh. Even my nephews. Oh, that's fine. I mean, but no. See, you know what? Even vaping for a woman is not the same for me as a man vaping.
Really?
Yes, 100%.
Is it the around the neck that bothers you?
That is one of the things that bothers me. One of the things. No, I mean, like even my nephews, like some of them picked up vaping there for a hot minute, and like when we were around him, we're like, we know you're vaping, dude. You smell like freaking cotton candy and bubble gum and stuff. Like that's not no. At least cigarette smells of manly. Right. You think Marlboro Man, rugged cowboy. Like just got out of the oil rig. Right. Sure did. You know what I mean? Just got out of the mill. Yeah. Yep. Working for the man. Yeah. Pass me a Marlboro. I get it. Can I have a hit of your peach mango vape? See what I'm saying? No, listen, I'm not gonna. If I'm a dude, like I just feel like for guys, it's just different. For all of you that do any of the three out there, let's do a little census on the text line 330-269-9292. Which do you do? Are you a cigar, cigarette, or vape?
No judgment. I just want to take a little census.
And again, I'm just being perfectly clear. My issue with vaping is really only when I see men do it. I don't know why. I feel like it's more of a female thing. And maybe it's because of the fruity flavors. I don't know.
It's a little tough to talk trash with a vape pen.
Right. Hanging around your neck.
I'll kick your ass.
Like you give up your man card when you buy that strawberry lemonade vape.
Coming from me, not the most manly guy. Someone said, hookah all day, someone said on the text.
Hookah.
I didn't add hookah in there. All right, I put hookah on my power rankings. Now that I have to make 4, I'm going to put hookah under cigarettes, but ahead of vape. That's just me.
I'm not super familiar. I mean, like I've seen like the hookah shops on vacation.
Text message, I do snuff.
Okay.
I'm putting snuff right below. I'm going to put snuff right below cigar at number 2.
See, and I'm going to put snuff at number 1. And the reason for that is because 1, my dad,
my brother's a snuffer.
My dad did it for his whole life. 2, there's nothing worse than drinking accidentally out of someone's spit can.
We've all done it.
It's so.
I didn't, but I had so many friends that did it. Everyone's done it.
I have an affliction with spit. So you spit a lot when you're dipping, and so that's why it's my number 1.
Cigarette, but I keep a thing of Febreze Refresh on me, LOL. It does help with the smell.
Yeah.
All right, so far we got cigarette, snuff, and hookah. Nobody has hookah. No one's claimed vape yet.
Oh, I know.
So be proud. Tell us to shut up.
I know there is a plethora of vapors that
That's what I'm saying, dude. I mean, yeah, we're judging, but we're not judging.
No, we still love you.
Well, I don't care. Tell us to go to hell. If you like
that's
vaping,
fine too.
You know what I mean?
And you're a dude?
My dad smoked a pipe when I was little, and I always thought it was cool.
You know what? I do love the smell of a pipe. My grandfather smoked a pipe.
Pipe is vintage, man.
Oh, dude. It smells so good.
Vintage, man.
I was always a little perplexed, though, because he was a pastor, but he would sit every morning and drink his coffee.
What are you smoking? A little Holy Spirit.
And he'd have his pipe.
Yeah.
And it smelled so good.
THC vape coming in on the text line. There we go. At least that's THC. You know what I mean?
I guess, yeah.
The vapors are too embarrassed to comment, LOL. Here we go. No, 27 male vape. Thank you, sir. Thank you. Thank you. There you go. There's our vapor.
All
Listen,
right.
there's a million vapors out there.
What's your favorite flavor? Blueberry pie?
Pineapple surprise. He has a whole collection of pipes.
We're teasing, by the way.
Nice. Again, what do you do? Vape, smoke, spit. What do you do? I smoke weed.
There you go.
There
That
you
wasn't
go.
on that list.
That wasn't, yeah. That's a little different. That's like a branch off, but it's there.
Yeah, but the vaping THC is the same thing.
It is the same thing. I'd rather smoke a joint.
Yeah. He said summer grape.
Summer grape.
You know what? High five, man. You owned
You're
it.
awesome. Owning it. When you own it, you take it away from anybody that's trying to make it.
That's
You know
right.
what I mean?
Yeah.
Well done, sir.
How many men do you think are listening right now on a road crew or construction site or something like that? And they're like, dude, I got strawberry lemonade in the truck. You know what I
Probably.
mean?
But how many of those same men are like,
God bless you guys.
but how many same people are, who are those 3 to tell us what's manly?
I know.
Touche.
Yeah.
Touche. It's Kendrick Lamar, SZA, Luther. It's Q.
If
That's not really a jukebox.
I know, but it was fun. I'll never forget a guy wanted to fight Adam and I at a Buffalo Wild Wings because we kept playing Mambo number 5 over and over.
Oh my gosh.
He wanted to fight us.
Why
physically.
though? Why were you playing that song? That gets stuck in your head. And that's like, were you being a jerk intentionally?
Were we?
Yeah.
It started out, we were just laughing like 2 little nerds that weren't cool, that had never seen a boob. And we were just
literally
hanging
see
out,
you guys sitting there.
laughing, doing it, having some beers. And I will admit, once we realized someone was being
You
bothered,
kept doing
we were
it.
like, well, we're going to do it about 10 times more. To the point where he went out to the patio cussing because he knew it was us. He knew it was us.
Oh, because you were giggling.
And he said stuff to us, but not to us, if that makes sense.
Like
He's
out
walking
loud,
he's
you
saying it
hear
out
it.
loud, and he meant it at us. I'm not going to lie. He might have been able to take us both. But God bless him and his girlfriend, they were Steelers fans, so I didn't feel as terrible. And they went outside, and they were on the patio the rest of the night.
Well, they got to escape it.
And I'm not going to tell you it wasn't probably annoying. I'm sure it was. But it still makes me laugh. I still think about that guy.
Mambo
I'm
number
like,
5.
He left the bar.
Yeah.
Just cursing. Like we were in his head, building condos.
Well, that song does get in your head. I mean, you can listen to it once and then.
Like I tell you, if it was in my sleep, what a way to go.
That's true.
What a way to go.
There's something to be said for that.
I'm telling you. We've said that before. If you could pick, isn't that what you're picking?
I know, but probably Jimmy would like to have you go in your sleep when you're in your 80s.
I get it.
Not now.
I get it. But I get that too.
Yeah.
Something about waking up, just there's Jesus.
Oh, hi.
It's time to wake up. Oh, thank you, Jesus. Jesus!
Right.
Oh. I'd be like, oh.
You're throwing the covers back. Where's the buffet? I
You
know it's up
I wonder,
here.
like, when you die and you go to heaven, you know what I mean? Like, is there like a second where, like, you see him and you're like, oh, hello. And Jesus is like, yeah.
Right. About that. Yeah, it was your time.
So, sorry about that. Time was up.
Do you think they give you a tour or you just know where to go?
I don't know. And who gives it?
Maybe someone in your family that went before you.
You know what I mean? Like, there's a big crowd. Moses comes up. I have this. Everyone move. Move. All right. There you go. Pearly gates. Thank you. Here on today's hit music, it is Q92, 9:41. I mean, I just can't stop thinking about what I want to do today in this weather, but then I remember what a busy day I have.
You want to roll down that sunroof? Maybe go get some vape?
Might have to get my vape. My vape.
Just kidding.
Someone said, I'm a girl. I smoke cigs and what?
Okay.
Vaping and man buns go together, someone said on the text line. No, nothing wrong with the man bun. If I could do it, I'd try it.
Would you?
I don't know. Well, at this age, no. At this advanced age, I don't think I would. But I sure would like, again, one of the things that still angers me is how we've done all this stuff with technology and yet we can't cure male pattern baldness.
Or even alopecia for women.
Like how? How can we not figure that out?
I don't know.
We literally are going to Mars. You know what I mean? AI.
I hear you.
Take over the world. All this knowledge we have. All these
We
things.
haven't cured cancer. We haven't, there's so many things that we haven't done yet.
All these studies at these universities of, you know what I mean?
Yeah, the problem is these university studies are usually like, how many women do you sleep with on average in a year?
Yeah.
Like, they do these weird studies.
What color dress makes you the most horny?
Right.
5 out of 10 said green. Like, why don't we have people working on male pattern baldness?
Right.
That's all I'm saying. How have we not solved it?
Right.
We kind of have. I mean, a little bit. I think they've found ways to keep.
I mean, you could do plugs or something. I know somebody
Those
who
look
did.
awesome.
I mean,
awful.
Yeah.
They look so bad.
Well, they do hair transplants.
I told you I was a fan of the tattoo. You know, they tattoo a hairline on you and tattoo. It looks like you shaved your head.
I remember when you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But then I had a lady that wanted to do it and would have done it for me. But she also said it would have been her first one. That's when I said, well, we're done talking here. I was like, I thought this was, I've done this a bunch of times. I'm a pro.
Right.
So I don't know. Oh, someone says, there's got to be a cure for cancer. They just don't want it publicly known because that won't bring enough money in.
I
hate to think that's true, but you got to sometimes sit there and go.
Right. I mean, it's the big pharma's.
There's a lot of money in treating it.
Yeah.
A lot of money in treating it. Morgan Wallen, think about me on Q. And all right. Well, in that case, you should be having a great day right now at work.
Happy Friday.
What can I do, boss? It's Friday. Can you imagine? I would love if we had. I wouldn't want anything to happen, but it'd be fun if we had a cokehead around here.
What?
We had somebody who's always like coked up, just running around like a.
Yeah, that'd be fantastic.
That'd be hilarious to an extent. I'd be like,
Until it wasn't.
Listen, I want you to get help, but this is kind of fun. This is kind of funny. Fax came. I got it.
Nobody faxes anymore. What are you even doing right now?
Faxes every once in a while.
No, we don't.
Yes, we do.
No, we don't.
Oh.
Yeah, I always hear the number or the ringtone, whatever the printer
But they're
makes.
not legitimate business faxes. If you look at it, it's like, you want a cruise.
Oh, well, I don't know what they are.
It's crap like that.
But we're still getting faxes.
Who doesn't scan to email? Come on.
I like a good scan to email. Christian, if somebody came into this conversation with you and Lauren late and all they heard was you talking about doing good lines and how good it is was laugh out loud, oh my God. Exactly. I'm not condoning cocaine use. I'm just saying, would it be funny if there was someone that was always that hyped up working? Yes. The answer is yes.
Yep.
Every place has a zany worker or two. And it's not always that they're on drugs. It could be anything. It could be their quirky person. It could be they fart every day. That's me.
Right.
It could be.
I was gonna say, who's the zany person here?
It could be their energy. We talked this week how people enter the building in here.
Oh yeah.
Everyone's got quirky things at work, or people that do things at work that either crack you up, or you can't stop watching. You know what I mean?
Okay. Well, who am I?
Who are you? I don't know what you would be. I'm the fall asleep at work guy.
And the farter guy.
Think about me right here on today's hit music. It is Q92 946. Last chance, Lauren.
Yeah, head over to Facebook, YouTube, or X if you'd like to have the opportunity to win 4 tickets to the Home and Garden Show this weekend happening over at the Hall of Fame Village in the Dome. So if you are interested and you would like to go to that, head over to the live stream, first of all, like it, then drop an emoji. The home or the flower emoji will work just fine. We're moments away from pulling the winner of that 4-pack of tickets.
It's all coming up on Q92. Text in about who their hall pass was. Then someone asked, what's everybody's hall pass? Now, if you don't know what a hall pass is,
I do.
It's kind of a gentleman's agreement between a husband and a wife of a celebrity. That if you had the chance to express yourself physically with that person,
Yeah.
it would be allowed because they're your
still
hall pass.
really gross. I saw what you did there.
Express your love physically.
Oh.
So I got to be honest, I don't know, and I'm not trying to. I'll think, but I'm trying to think who I'd want as my hall pass now in 2025. I feel like yours would be Matthew McConaughey.
Probably Matthew McConaughey, or if I wanted to really be like a cougar,
Cougar.
Jacob Elordi's really good looking.
I don't know who the hell is
And he's
Jacob
crazy.
Elordi.
Oh yeah, Google that. Google that.
What's he from?
He's in. Well, the only thing I did not see him in because I heard it was gross was Saltburn. But,
I see him now. He ain't nothing special.
it's really without the beard.
I was gonna say with that beard, he looks like he should be in the Civil War.
Yeah. Well, he just doesn't grow a good beard.
Nice to meet you, Colonel Mustard. That's
But he was
blue.
in Euphoria.
Okay.
He's been in some movies here and there. I first saw him just because of like a series of movies that like my daughter watched way back.
Now this would be interesting. Jake, I'd love to know yours, and it cannot be Dora the Explorer.
Yeah, it's got to be a real person.
Okay, I have one.
Okay.
Oh, that was quick.
Wow, he was ready.
Wow.
Well, I used to like Sabrina Carpenter, but now I'm going with Tate McRae.
You know why?
She's a lot more flexible.
She is, isn't she?
Did you see that new music video?
Not the whole music video, but I've seen the clips on TikTok. I mean, she does take her foot and put it up to her head. And she's wearing white clothing and not a lot of it. So, yeah, and she's a good dancer.
Yeah.
She clearly woke up and...
Should be doing that if she's your hall pass, dancing around.
Growing up, she clearly took tap and jazz. Clearly.
I bet you she lived on a cul-de-sac growing up.
Probably lived on a cul-de-sac, going to dance, tap and jazz every day. So Tate McRae, I think that is the probably. She's like the sexy pop star now.
Tate McRae?
Yeah, I don't know.
I think Gracie Abrams is really cute.
Cute.
But there's
I said the
I don't
sexy
know.
pop star.
Okay.
Cute and sexy are not the same.
They can be.
They could be.
Slutty and sexy can also be the same.
That's
so
what I'm saying. But what I was saying is Tate is, I think, the sexy young pop star right now. But she's not. I don't feel she's taking it to the levels that we saw back in our day, like Britney and remember when Christina Aguilera went dirty?
Yes.
Remember when Miley all of a sudden was?
Oh yeah.
Like I don't feel she takes it that far at all,
No.
but she's definitely the sexy young pop star of right now. When you think. Stylish Birds of a Feather right here on today's hit music, Q92. And that's going to about do it for us here today. Before we get out of here, a couple things. First of all, before I get to our winner, thank you guys for having us on this morning. Whether it was the radio, whether you're on our website, Q92radio.com listening, or whether you're watching on Facebook, YouTube, or X, thank you guys for starting your day with the Q92 Morning Show. We very much appreciate you. Good job on the rage today. Good job on Ancestry Talk today.
Yeah.
Who knows? Am I Lincoln's relative? We're going to find out.
Yeah, you're going to know. You're going to come back tomorrow and be able to tell us all kinds of stuff.
Probably not, but I think I'd probably do the spit one. I want to do that.
You do not have to do the spit. They do not have Abe Lincoln's DNA in 23andMe.
We don't know that.
We do, though. We
don't know that they didn't swab him before he died.
They didn't even know how to test for DNA back then.
We don't know, but maybe they just kept people's spit just, to keep it in case. We don't know. We weren't there.
No.
We weren't at the theater.
No, we weren't there. When he died?
Yes.
What does that have to do with your relationship with him?
We don't know what happened to my possible great-great-great-great-grandfather. We don't know.
Oh, we're going grandfather. Oh, okay.
/ cousin. I don't know.
Uncle?
I don't know. That's the mystery. That's the mystery. But we know we got people listening that were related to Pretty Boy Floyd.
Yep.
Danny DeVito.
Henry VIII.
Henry VIII. The Wright brothers.
Yep.
These are all listeners here. You got history living among you, everybody. Hope you guys respect that. Understand that. Possibly one of your radio show hosts is related to Abe Lincoln. We don't know that I'm not.
Possibly not.
We don't know that I'm not.
Very possibly not.
You're right. But until we find out for sure, we don't know. And that's what's great about it.
We also learned today that second cousins are off limits, but beyond that,
yeah, thanks to Jake.
Go.
If it's not your second cousin, if it's third or farther back, go for it. Go for it, right?
Yeah, I mean, he was so... Oh, second cousin.
Touch him his daughter. Touch him his daughter. So
she's my cousin. She's really hot, but it's fine.
That was fun. There you go. See that? Jake can be traced back to 98 degrees.
Well, Jake knew that. He didn't learn that. He knew that all along.
But it gives me hope with Lincoln. We'll catch you guys tomorrow morning. We got a Your Call Wednesday tomorrow. Rich DeRocher from the Pro Football Hall of Fame tomorrow. So much. Some giveaways. It's going to be a lot of fun. Nicolina's in here next. Enjoy this beautiful day because we're not done yet. We got to give away our winner.
No, he almost forgot about the winner. So today, congratulations to Erica Sunland. Erica Sunland, you scored yourself a 4-pack of tickets to the Home and Garden Show happening this weekend over at the Hall of Fame Village.
Let's do it, Erica. Congratulations. Congratulations. We'll be back tomorrow morning. Nick's in here next. This is a new one from Rose. I like the one. It's called Toxic Till the End. I like this girl's music. She's good. It's Q92.